Hey, what's going on, guys? This is AndrewChicken, and welcome back to another live stream. This is a bonus stream on a Thursday. What the heck? Well, I started stream horrendously late on Monday, and it was also a short stream, so I want to make it up to you guys by doing an extra stream here on Thursday. And we are very, very close to finally reaching Oracle 1, and officially entering the Big Four ranks up here. So hopefully we'll be able to achieve that today. I reached Archon 6, and we've had quite a lot of wins since then, so I should be like 1 or 2 wins away from ranking up. And the hope is that we can just get those today. Although we could also just lose a bunch too. That is an option, I guess. But hopefully that won't happen. So yeah, let's queue for a match of Viscus here, and if we lose this match of Viscus, I'll probably go and play 7, just to kind of cheese my way into Oracle. That's always a great way to do things, is to abuse busted characters while they're still OP, right? Yeah. Gosh. That is an option that does, that would definitely work. But yeah, otherwise, we'll just play some punchy Viscus here, and see if we can rank up to Oracle 1 off of that. It's been putting me in a ton of Oracle matches, too. Pretty much every match yesterday was an Oracle match, so Huh? Huh?
Your destiny awaits, Sam.
How do I... Ooh. How do I get robbed of Viscus? A character who's in the bottom 50 in terms of popularity, in terms of his actual play rate, in favor of the most popular character in the entire game, when I have Viscus set to high priority and 7 set to low priority. This is literally never supposed to happen. Oh my. Alright, well, let's focus up, lock in here, and let's play some 7 then, I guess. Oh my. I feel scammed. I feel robbed, dude. This has literally never happened to me before. I've never gotten 7 like this. Oh, and that parry is lethal for Shiv. Ouch. Well, I guess I'll hit that holiday a little bit, and then proceed to back up. Wow, he's putting Binding Word on me. Stop it! Oh boy. Already a bad start to the lane. Freaking 7's dead. Or freaking Shiv's dead, excuse me. 7's not dead. Not yet, anyways. Oh, that still hit me. Ouch. This holiday's scary. Okay. I need some healing. I'm immediately gonna first spy freaking extra regen. Okay. And try and stop these minions from murdering our guardian. Oh, ouch! Oh my gosh, this holiday. That crack shot just does so much damage. Nope, don't hit me. Thank you. Oh man, I'm just so low all the time.
Why me?
Eek. Alright, I'll pop this, I guess. I'm literally 1. I can't do anything. I can't do anything against this holiday. Shiv, go kill something. Please. Go kill something, Shiv. Oh my gosh. This is a certified Zoinks moment. Okay, let me deny that. We gotta, like, completely freeze this lane in place. Ouch. Okay, he denied that. That's good. Extra regen is so nice. Genuinely the only reason I'm alive. Warden, please. Okay, let's go buy a couple other things. There we go. Where'd they go? They backed off to buy items. Okay, good. Let me take this camp real quick. I do mean real quick. There we go. Gotta stay ahead on souls. I am actually ahead of both of these guys on souls right now, which is quite nice. Throw that stun on Warden, get him away from our Shiv. Shiv's looking kind of low now. Hope he got extra regen or healing right or something. Tough lane, though. Warden is one of the best laners in the game, and Holiday's still a menace, so yeah. Definitely expect some kickback from these guys. Give me this. Nope. Okay. My deny game is pretty good, thankfully, so far. Oh, okay. Whoa. It's back, Holiday! Stay over there. Do not come over here. Yeesh. I think I still want to keep the wave mostly on our side, if we can help it. Ooh, hello. Holiday! Yep, unable to grab that. Alright, I'm just gonna let these creeps push forward. This is the stall of all time. Alright, take that stun, please. Take this ball, please. Doing tons of damage, scaring them away. Let me grab Infuser now. That'll be pretty huge for me next time I cast my Power Surge. And when I get my ultimate as well. Luckily, okay, no, they do have Holiday ult, actually, to stop my ult. So, maybe we can politely convince her to wrangle Shiv before anything happens, or we could just ult them before they get their ults online. That's the other thing. I could totally just Infuser my ult if they want to play aggressive-like. Although Shiv's doing a good job of pushing them back, actually. I'm not really close enough to get an ult on them yet. Come on, guys, just push up a little bit. You know you want to. You know you want to. Man, now we're the ones shoving. Alright. Not really what I wanted, but it's fine. Holiday's gonna get her ult online here. Yep. I want that deny. Oh, I didn't get it. Here, take this. Just hold that ball politely at your shop, please. That was a fun match we had a few days ago. The Pip that game was strong that night. I'm gonna be real, I don't remember what you're talking about. Certainly I wasn't the one playing Pip. Viscous? No, Viscous dead! No! Poor Viscous. F in the chat for Viscous, man. No, I was? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember most of the Paladins matches that I played this week. What few of them there were. Wow, Shiv's just going in. Holy crap. Oh. Okay, I'll just pop this out right here. There's a lightning bolt on her. Okay, I'm just getting attacked by the Guardian, and that's it. Got her to back off at least. Warden's still here, though. I'll throw that down, but Shiv is sadly dead. Okay. Yeah, that was a bit awkward. We both were kind of playing disjointed, not really together. That's what got him killed there, I think. Alright, Enchanter's Barrier. Get that online. Extra spirit power, extra spirit sustain will be nice. Take a barrel to the face and shrug it off like it's nothing. That's always pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna throw that lightning ball back there. That should hit them. Yep. Make them very uncomfortable. That is the goal. Oh man, I'm doing 0 spirit damage at that range with my thing. Why even pop the ability at that point? Okay, let's get a ball lightning right there at that cover. Ouch. Big damage. My spirit shield is still fully intact, though. I'm ready for the Warden ult. Maybe. Not really. I'm scared of a Warden ult. Oop. Okay. Let me throw that ball out. Do so much area damage, man. It's crazy. Oh, Holiday, stop. Stop it! Thank you. Alright. Yeah, we're still just in the position where we're the ones shoving them. Alright, I'll pop Infuser, throw a ball out. Try and do some damage here to this Holiday. She's critical. Okay, Divine Barrier. Switch my attention to the Guardian for a second. Warden might come back with an ult. I don't want to be in that side angle if he does. Okay. Well, we got Holiday spooked. Oh, nice. I guess she missed her ult then. Because that's... Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to lasso her. Alright, that is huge. Let's get our minions up here. Let's start doing some damage to this thing. I'm gonna have my ultimate soon. Oop. Try now. Ultimate now. Ultimate the Warden. No, Shiv! Okay, I'm just gonna go. I have no reason to be here anymore. Whoa! Oh, my movement got completely messed up. Okay, just punch me. Oh god, I hate how the powder keg knocks you up. It's a weird explosive. No other explosives really do that. Just ate my dodge roll dash jump. Yikes. Okay, let's get some Spirit Lifesteal online. That'll be very big for me. Wow, they are chunking our Guardian. Shiv, get back there! Kill them! Kill them now! Alright, I'm here. Let's get that stun on you. Ball lightning out. Yeah, just eat that for breakfast, sir. There we go. Alright, let me pop this. Make sure I'm shooting those minions a little bit. Or ball lightning in there at Warden, maybe? Where'd he go? Okay. Oh, there he is.
Let's take out Holiday.
Let's take out Holiday. You're so low! I'll just keep peppering her with bullets. The camp in here is respawn. Let me grab that real quick. There we go. Deny. Ooh, no deny, really? No deny? Okay, at least I can get that one. Oh my.
Exquisite work.
You know, considering how this lane started, I'd say it's going pretty well right about now. Oh, I'm getting Spirit Lassoed. Into this pin thing? I'm so dead. I'm so dead! The solo Holiday ult into the freaking pin. I'm not allowed to use my own movements. Maybe we go for a reactive barrier, honestly. Just in case that happens again. Sure, let's go for it. We'll sell Extra Regen. I have Spirit Lifesteal now. Jiv's backing up, though. He's just going to forfeit the Guardian, and we're actually going to lose the first Guardian of the match, so... The lane still went better than I expected, but we still ended up losing it. That sucks. That really sucks, man. Shiv's trying to go for the bridge buff. I don't know if he's successful. I can't really help him right now. Oh, wait. Someone just stole the bridge buff, or the Sinner Sacrifice. I think Shiv is just dead. Throw that out. Oh, it got stuck on the camp! And Shiv's gone. Okay. Yikes. I think Holiday's just in this fight, so I'm gonna come over here and help. Yeah, Infernus is, like, deep up here for some reason. Alright, let me pop that. Throw that out. Here, throw that on him. Does he have ult? No, he doesn't. Okay. So I can get pretty high up. Try and hit them. Oh, he's way too far away. Okay, never mind. Don't have enough range on that yet. Yikes. Do I not have the... Yeah, no, I don't have the 2 to upgrade on that yet. That was a complete waste. Oh, and there's that Holiday. Yo, why does she target me? Okay, it's a good thing I got this reactive barrier. I'm still dead. I'm still dead. There's no way. Oh my god, dude. The damage is just way too strong. I think I need to take a break from fighting this Holiday. I'm still on par with Souls on her, but I just can't fight her like this. Not when she keeps solo-ulting me.
Careful, you're getting...
Okay, let's get Mystic and improved cooldown. Let's focus more on farming, and maybe helping Shiv in the 1v1 with Warden, although I think he's going to die to that. Yeah, Shiv is not nearly strong enough to fight Warden by himself. Not in the early game like this. Yeah, I'm gonna play it chill. I'm gonna probably take this camp up here. Grab those minions. Do what 7 does best, and that is farm before becoming an unstoppable juggernaut in the late game. There we go. And I'm already up to 10k. Huge. Let's go check the jungle over here. I'm literally probably not even going to push this Guardian. Yeah, Warden's still there. Just seems like a real risky idea. Of course, he could also check the jungle looking for me, but, I mean... I think if I fight him in here, I have advantage. Home turf advantage. The only thing that could really hurt me is his ult. Which would be very scary, admittedly. Yeah, I think he's coming over here, actually. Okay, let me back up to my walker. Got minions here to kill anyways. I must farm like a maniac. Okay, they got the Guardian on blue. That's nice. Good stuff. Let me just grab this. The nice thing about Infuser, too, is if I pop it and then use my Power Surge, I get a little bit of extra duration on it, because the duration of it scales with Spirit Power, and Infuser obviously gives me extra Spirit Power. Oh, there's 2 people here.
Are they up?
Whoa! Okay. That could have been bad. You about to stay away from me. Okay, Paradox is here, I guess. Let's help her out, although this fight is a little scary. Throw a stun out there. While lightning missed. Just gonna try and chase him. Lightning strike. And there we go, he dies. Was the solo ult worth it? Yeah, probably. Now we just gotta see if we can get Warden away from this Paradox. Oh, he's kinda half. Come back here. Let me put that stun on you. No, 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 no. Come here. Bask in my spirit damage and die. Man, 7 is so good. Woo! Oh, Holiday's here. Don't ult me. Don't do it. Paradox has a full tank of health. We can probably take this Holiday, but the problem is we got Viscous coming in here with a Spirit Urn. Oh, I'm gonna throw that stun on you, because you intimidate me. Here's Ball Lightning. Oh, that just barely didn't do damage to her. Oh, weird positioning. Want to help pocket chase Holiday here. Did she go up top? She did. Oh, she got a bridge buff? No way. And Infernus is over here. I don't like this. I also gotta be careful not to die with all these souls on me. I gotta go spend them at some point, too.
Does remove the buff remover removes silence gift? You guys know?
I don't remember, actually.
Does it remove what?
Alright, let's get the stun on Infernus there. I'm gonna focus him since he's the one in this wacky position. Oh, stun going out? Alright. I think my stun actually covered up his stun. That was a little goofy.
No, the buff remover.
Debuff remover, yes. Debuff remover can't remove it. Only disables your abilities on Tridents.
Warden. Let me throw that stun on you. Get him to run away. Don't want to fight him. Not when I'm half health. Don't know if there are other people still here. All I know is I think the enemy's got that Spirit Urn in. Oh, yep, he's still here. What is that gun damage? What's he got there? Oh, he's got Intensifying Magazine already, and Berserker. No wonder I got eaten alive. Okay. Ouch. YouTube chat spam, what? Hello, YouTube chat. He was named Andrew Courageous before he faced me in Deadlock. Oof! Reactive Barrier doesn't proc on knockups, be wary. Oh yeah, I'm talking about for her lasso. I wasn't talking about it for the barrel. I know. Okay, let's get back to farming. I need more souls. I need my extra or improved spirit online. Oh, they got the second guardian, nice. I just need to build a lead. I was ahead of that warden for a brief period of time, but then he got ahead of me now, so... Can I hit both of these? Oh, I can, that's huge. This still feels really slow, though. Yeah, and my power surge is gone. Okay. I'll finish this later. For now, I want to make sure I'm getting these souls on lane. Yeah, there we go. Wonderful. And now I'll pop back in here and finish this. And then I'll probably go back to base and get improved spirit. Oh, it's amazing. Look at how good 7 is. Well, they killed Infernus up in that big fight. Alright. Does the new Pope F with the leaks? That's a good question. I saw what you guys were talking about in the Deadlock chat on my Discord server. I'm honestly... if that is real, which I don't know if it is, I'm not sure I like it. It feels way more cluttered and hard to read than the current item system. Here, take this. That's partially why I'm not sure I believe it's real, actually. Alright, let's get everybody back! Lightning Storm engaged!
Careful,
Stay away from my walker, please. He was gonna try and hook me, and he missed. That's like double skill issue. Like, it's already skill issue, because he wanted to hook freaking 7 ult to him. But then it's double skill issue because he missed. Point and laugh, elbozo. Dude, Holiday's low back there. I'll throw some arc lightning at her. Where'd she go? I want her. Oh, there we go. Gonna snag that kill, just barely.
Gonna go green, somebody else go yellow.
Alright, huge. We saved our walker.
Our yellow walker.
Let me back up, grab these souls real quick. We got people deployed on green and yellow right now. Wraith was trying to split push. I'm just gonna focus on grabbing this, I think.
Bro.
Oh, my lightning expired. Hold on. There we go. I'm gonna sweep up the jungle. Yep, they get that Wraith. I don't even need to help with that. He's just so efficient. What the heck? Sweep up camps like it's nothing. It's nothing, man. Woo! And I'm gonna have a maxed out ult soon. That'll be also very, very fun. I should probably also think of going for Unstoppable this match, because that is kind of a big deal for keeping his ult alive versus Holiday ult. I suppose a Bebop hook, Wraith ult, Infernus stun, maybe. Any knockdowns that they get? Shoot, maybe even a goo ball if he's cracked. Bebop was up here. I don't think we catch up to him, though. Oh, Visca stealing this thing. Ah! Uh-oh. I've been lassoed. Oh my god! Stop knocking me back like that. Please, it's annoying. Let me go over here, and then pop up here, and someone stole the bridge buff. Oh, it's Pocket, thank goodness. Okay, and I'm alive. For now. Oh, that was sketchy. Holiday is so scary. Sheesh. Oh, and Shiv is dead. What was he even doing? Who knows? Not me. It's not more complicated than any other MOBA's item shop. Well, I mean, the items were mostly the same, right? It was just like the pictures that changed. And I think those pictures made it way clumsier to read. I'm not a fan of that. Okay. There's a lot of people over here. I'll pop Infuser and start doing some Arc Lightning back there. And if they push us, I have an ultimate, so I'll be able to do some wonderful things. Wraith doesn't have ult for me either, so I would be able to get away with it for free, at least for the start. Paradox doesn't want to fight this, though. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can buy Soul Shredder. Oh, Holiday in our jungle?
We could probably get this one.
Yeah.
We're fast about it.
So if they want to push on blue, we just take this one.
I'm not chasing this.
Huh. Okay. I don't know where she went. I'm gonna take this one, if that's alright with you, Calico. Gosh, Warden's up to 25k souls. He's been doing a better job of farming than me. I don't know how. Has he just been farming kills? Is that it? Maybe, actually. He's 726. Oh no, they actually got it. Crap. Blast this Infernus. Yeah, he's gonna get away with that. I am not inclined to get lassoed again. Careful, Lash. Alright, he's backing up. That's unfortunate. We can easily get one of their walkers, though. Yellow walker's low, blue walker's low. Just a matter of pressure. Unk getting overstimulated by a couple images. He's the same age as me. Well, it's just, it's busy. I like a clean art style, and this is extremely clean. Super easy to tell what everything is. I don't know. I've grown to like it. What can I say? Okay, let's get these two online. Mystic Vulnerability is also going to be huge for my build. And then... I don't know, do we go for Unstoppable after that? Like a super early Unstoppable rush? Is that a thing? I don't know. I'll get behind him. He's so dead, and those bombs barely do anything to me. You're not intimidating me, Bebop. That was a huge play, huge rush. Love that. Care blue. I care for blue. Blue is pretty swell. Pretty nice, I will say.
I'm gonna run her and keep yellow bush.
Okay, I should get back.
Lash, can you go earn with us?
My team is
Yeah,
leaving me.
I have my ult, so you can throw them into me, Lash.
7, you could keep pushing green here. We can at least get the walker.
Yeah, there were a couple people here, so I'm being cautious.
Yeah, that's why. They should be moving over.
Yeah. Also don't want them to get the walker.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone here? No one's here? Oh, Lash got blue? No way. They're probably going to divert a huge amount of people over to him and Calico. And a lot of them are over at the Spirit Urn. Yeah, I'm going to push this hard. I'm going to shove this.
Keep back, keep back.
Alright. Get the ball lightning. We commit everything to this. Oh, Bebop missed. Point and laugh. I'm going to solo ult him. Just because he's a clown. There we go. We're doing a ton of damage to this, too. I'm hitting Wraith. Oh. Alright. And now it's time to go. I'm gonna go back this way, because maybe it'll be more unpredictable. If I actually live this, though, that's huge. Yeah, I actually live this. That's crazy. Okay, well, hey. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna save for Unstoppable now. I want to get that cleared up before I go for anything else. Because I'll forget if I don't do it, like, now.
Very nice. I misplayed my low stamina.
Okay, most of them are dead. We're still fighting over the urn right now. I'm going to make sure that Wraith doesn't feel free to split push green, so I'm going to come back over here. Just kind of chill out, farm until she arrives with the walker, and then murder her. Murder her face in. Nice! We got a flex slot.
Jump ice.
Okay. Wraith, you messed with the wrong 7. How do you have that back so fast? I can't shoot her, she silenced me. Oh, that's so awkward.
Where is she? Where is she?
Oh,
Fly away.
good question. Crazy teleport. She up here? No?
Oh, she's...
Oh, Pocket Founder, Pocket
She's
Founder.
OHP.
She's really low killer. I'm just baffled she got her ult back so fast. She ulted me when I killed the Green Walker, and then ulted me when she attacked the Green Walker. Like, what? Oh, man. Crazy quick, but I guess it's not that powerful. It used to be root. It's pretty dang powerful considering it disables the enemy for 3 whole seconds. Longer if you have superior duration. Oh, Pocket's dead. Okay, I don't want to stick around. Flash is still up here, though. I might be able to help. Or is he just gone? Yeah, he's just gone. Okay. Well, back to Gathering Souls. This is why I need Unstoppable, though. For exactly that. Also, Warden might have seen me. I'm going to put that on X, and then run back up here. Is he chasing me? No, but there's about to be a big fight happening up here. So let me try and, I guess I'll pop this out now. There we go. I can reposition manually in the air. Unstoppable going crazy. Look at all that damage. That's going to be a kill on Warden. Wraith is still low back there.
I'm in yellow.
What a nice, lovely blanket of electricity that we just dispersed among the enemies. Makes me happy as Mr. 7. The best freaking character in the game. Whoa, how do we lose Yellow Walker? Yikes, okay. That sucks. At least we got that Spirit Urn in. Or at least I think we did. Looks like we did. I didn't actually catch it. I was too busy electrifying everything.
He's afflicted, by the way.
Are you going to become a Frank main? A Frank main? Who the heck is Frank?
I don't think I chose one time.
Sounds pretty cool. Sure, I'll become a Frank main. I don't know what Frank is, but frankly, that's frank and awesome. Okay, give me this. I absolutely dominate this tier 3 camp now. Look at how easy it is. Beautiful. Power Surge on Surge of Power, or rather, Surge of Power on Power Surge, is a pretty fantastic thing. Okay, yeah, we'll do the Heal Bane now. Superior cooldown on the ultimate, of course. Wonderful. Oh, and we can sweep up the entire jungle over here. It's respawned. That's going to be so many souls for me. I'm officially above a Warden by a pretty good margin now, so... yeah. That is Excellent. I'll pocket finish that off just to steal some souls from him.
There's two in this.
I want to run away with the game on souls. Actually, our Calico's tied up with me too on souls. Good for her. Box farming strat is incredible, I guess. I think that's what she's doing, I don't know. Give me that. Oh, hello, Bebop.
Oh, sorry.
There's a lot of them over here. Oh my.
Yes.
We got 1 HP, he doesn't even have shield.
Let's just pop this right in the middle of the combat. Oh, there we go. That's 2 eliminations, just easy.
Coming
A
left.
little bit of damage on Viscous.
Let's go mid. We're all here. Let's go mid.
Yep, go for it. Trooper got me. Oh, Bebop, no! That's awkward. This is why you gotta buy monster rounds. Get that damage reduction versus minions. Oh, yeah! Let's freaking go!
Holiday's coming.
Yep, Warden can try and help this. Also, we gotta look out for Lasso.
Oh, I'm just trying.
Up top.
Got it. Oh, I actually got Unstoppable. That was super risky. I could have gotten stunned there. I should have popped that. Whoa. That could have been real bad.
Everybody else, let's keep going up.
Thank you for helping.
Yep, let me just buy this real quick. Don't need monster rounds anymore. Monster rounds is for chumps. I don't know why anyone would buy that item, huh? Gun buff up there. I guess fire rate for my Surge of Power would be nice. I'll grab it. Nice, Holiday goes down? Alright. Bridge buff on the right if someone wants to get it. I already got the one on the left. I don't want to be too greedy. Alright. Oh, Viscous over here. There's the cube. Nice swap. That was 10 out of 10. Alright, Unstoppable. Life stealing it up. Hitting this Infernus for all I got. He goes down. Huge. Lot of damage on Wraith. She's trapped in a corner over here, and I am going to finish her with the Storm Cloud. Let's go. Ult 7 goes crazy! Kill these base bosses. Murder them. Boom. Tear down the left shrine. Tear down the right shrine. This is looking real good. We are ahead of these guys by 50,000 souls at this point. Almost. That is magnificent.
Honestly, we can end.
You can end
Let's
this,
just
yeah.
everyone
Alright. I'm a minute off my ult, though, just as fair warning.
I got my ult if you want to go flash.
Yeah, I have double ult
Oh,
actually.
huge swap. Let's go and throw the sun on her as well. Alright, I'll start whacking this thing. Oh, hello. I'm doing damage to this thing. I'm going to pop Unstoppable just in case of any stuns. Throw the ball of lightning on, and that is a GG. Let's freaking go, dude. Huge 7 gaming. Kind of awkward, considering I did want to play Viscous rather than 7 here, but regardless. That's our rank up game. First game of the day. Game gives me 7 instead of Viscous. We dominate. We get Oracle 1. I am officially in the Big 4, baby. Let's go. Finally in. I've been dipping my toe in with these previous matches. The game's been putting me ahead of my weight class, but I'm officially in Oracle now. Let's go! Took long enough, didn't it? Nice. Let's take a look at the stats from that game. 7, 4, 10. Pretty solid stat line. 30,000 player damage puts me rather high up in that lobby. And top souls in the lobby, because I'm 7. And 7 is awesome. Yeah, let's go. That is pretty dang huge. Holiday and Calico got tied for top kills. Both of them just at 8. 18 assists on Paradox. Wow, nice. His Oracle game got the patch in? What? What are you talking about? What patch? Oh, I got a ping. Oh, I got a ping from the Deadlock server. Shop rework update. Wait, you're not kidding. Wait. I gotta update my game. Wait. Are we about to do a patch review live on stream? And then upload it to the YouTube channel later because Yoshi dropped a patch at 3:34 p.m. when the last patch was at like 10 o'clock at night? Fix your update schedule, Valve? Alright, let's take a look at these patch notes. Shop rework, major update. Okay. Full shop rework, including many new items. Item slots are now all universal rather than tree-specific. Total slot count reduced from 16 to 12. Item costs are now discounted when you own the component. New artwork for all item icons. Reworked how tier bonuses work in the shop. They are no longer based on each item you buy, but instead based on your total spend in a tree. Bonuses are not linear. Maxing out one tree fully isn't optimal bonus-wise. Various item names have been changed. Items now glow when there is an upgrade you can buy. Oh my. Whew. Pause. Hold on. That's a lot to handle. What do the trees mean? The trees are weapon, vitality, spirit. So there's... Instead of having 4 gun slots, 4 vitality slots, 4 spirit slots, you now just have universal slots? Are there still flex slots then? That's what I'm wondering. Because the total slot count has been reduced by 4, and there are 4 flex slots usually. And I assume you still want to unlock additional slots as the match goes on, because that's a nice source of power upgrades, right? Okay. Well, let's see what else there is. Build authoring. The build browser has been reworked and is now its own full-screen UI. Added a create build button when hovering over a player in post-game. This will create a local unpublished build based on the items the player purchased in that match, including imbue targets and the order in which items were sold. That's very nice. Added a new feature, build tags. Build tags are a way to compactly describe the theme of a build. A tag has an icon and a description. You can assign 3 tags to a build. They don't have to be unique. There are a small number of initial standard tags, such as weapon, spirit, vitality, but also things like level of complexity, whether the build is melee focused, etc. In addition to the standard build tags, the ability icons of the hero and icons of the items included in a build can also be used as tags. Okay. So like for my Lady Guy's double bomb build, you would include like a picture of the bomb as a tag to indicate that it's a bomb build. Okay, that's cool. What else is there? Added the ability to specify a suggested imbue target for items in a build. When using quick buy, this will be automatically selected. When purchasing normally, the suggested item will be highlighted in the imbue pop-up. Okay, that's awesome. Instead of having to annotate it, you now have a dedicated system for that. Added the ability to specify a sell priority value 1 to 100 for items in a build. When using quick buy, if you are out of slots and you own an item with a sell priority, that item will automatically be sold to make room for your next purchase. That is huge! There's a lot of quality of life here, man! Makes me excited as someone who likes to make really completed, well-annotated builds. Build categories can now be marked as optional, which show up differently in the build UI and will not be added to quick buy when queuing a build. You can now highlight both items and categories in the build editor with a dedicated section on the left to edit the properties of the current selection. You can remove items from a build by dragging them outside of the category UI. Okay, wow. That's pretty big. That's pretty huge. Quick Buy redesign. Added a new, larger Quick Buy queue UI adjacent to the shop that lets you remove and reorder items in the queue. Added buttons to queue your entire build and to clear your Quick Buy queue. Okay, that's going to be... I feel like I'm not going to use that feature, but I know a casual player who just wants to press one button and go will probably really enjoy that feature. The default Quick Buy hotkey has been changed from Shift B to G. I'm gonna be real, I didn't know there was a hotkey for that. Added an option to always queue your selected build at the start of a match. Fix several bugs that would cause Quick Buy purchases to fail. Okay. Holy crap, they just keep... Wait, this is huge. Wait, this is like a major, major update. Okay. Let's talk about the base and map updates up next. Or actually, let me open my game now. Okay, I can open my game now. Let's actually look at the items first. Before we go in and check out the rest of this stuff. This is huge. This is not what I expected to be streaming. I need to update the title of the stream also. Let me do that while my game is loading. Edit. Okay. New update here. This is not a drill. There we go. Save. Update Twitch. Man, I reach Oracle this stream, and then we get a new update. This is the freaking best day to ever do a live stream. Oh my gosh. We are not playing today. We are not playing today. We are exploring patch now. This is huge. Okay. Dynamo, what happened to you? Why does McInnes look like this? Whoa, whoa, hold on, hold on. Hold on, we're getting spoiled right now. Okay, Abrams has a new face. That's pretty sick. Why does Dynamo look like this? Whoa! Whoa! Wait, he's been completely updated. His face looks a little weird, but that is sick looking. Whoa. Okay, wait, how does McInnes look now? Whoa, that is clean. Okay, hold on. Let's go into the actual game and check this out. Dang! Wait, she looks sick. That looks awesome. Wait, do her abilities look different? Oh, that looks different too. It's all higher res. Yo, let's go. Oh, those turrets. Wait, what is it? It has a face. It has a face. Whoa. Okay, how about this? That looks nice. Wait, this is awesome. How does the ultimate look? Oh, the targeter is green now. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Nice. Alright, let's check out Dynamo next. Oh, hey, this looks different. That looks better, actually. Alright, Dynamo, let's see what you look like. Dang, his suit coat is styling now. Wow. I think his abilities are going to look the same. Yeah, the abilities look the same. For the most part. That looks a little different, actually. How does this look? Oh, he does like a little twirl now. Is that new? I think that might be new. Hours of testing shall be made. This is a huge update. Dynamo looks... honestly, I think I like the look of McInnes better, but yeah, this looks pretty darn crazy. Oh my god. Okay, well, that being said, let me actually go back to McInnes. And, I need to sip my coffee. Holy crap. This is big. This is so big. Okay, so we've got tier 1 items, tier 2 items, tier 3 items, tier 4 items like this. They have all new art, and the categories are all over here. We've got weapon stats, vitality stats, spirit stats. So here's the vitality items. This is super busy. Super, super busy. Man, this is... it's so thematically consistent, though. That is one thing that's definitely an advantage of this. And here is the spirit items. They changed the names of a lot of them, too. What is this one? Oh, this is a new item. There are a bunch of new items here. Alright, let's start with the weapon items. Let's see if we can spot any new items. Extended magazine. Okay, they did say they would rename some of those. This is one of those. Backstabber. Attacking enemies from behind with your weapon or melee opens a wound, dealing spirit damage over time and reducing their bullet resist. During this time, if you or any allies are near the target, you will see them through walls and be given bonus movement speed. 20 damage per second, minus 6% bullet resist, additional movement speed, and it also, look at the passive, it reduces footstep sound distance. That's a haze item? That is a haze item, for sure. Wow, okay. Yo, this Fleetfoot thing. Wait, what? Why is the flag of Sicily the Fleetfoot item? oh, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Flag of Sicily. Why is that? Okay. Okay. What else do we have here? Kinetic dash. It's a bunny. Let's go. Long range melee charge. Opening rounds. Your attacks have additional weapon damage against enemies above 50% health. 40% weapon damage, 7 spirit power. Interesting. Okay. Split shot. Makes your weapon fire multi-shot? Hitting more than one hero per attack will grant a stacking weapon damage bonus. Huh?
Little bit of advice. Don't get caught.
Oh, it's an active ability. Whoa! Peak Abrams item. What? I don't even know what to make of this right now. That is insane. It's like a cone. If you ever want an AoE gun, I guess now you have it. Okay, also, can we just appreciate this purchasing animation? Sold! Hey! That's so nice in-universe. Weakening headshot. Upon landing a headshot, reduce target's bullet resist. Ooh, that's devastating. Honestly, I kind of like that. I feel like we need a bullet resist item that activates on gun, because previously, most of those were like, you know, bullet resist shredder over here. Okay. Alchemical Fire Berserker, Blood Tribute. Okay, this is inactive. Toggle. Continuously sacrifice health to improve fire rate, debuff resistance, and move speed. Healing received is reduced during the sacrifice. So you lose 50 health per second. You gain 35% fire rate, 50% debuff resist. 50%?! That's more than debuff remover. Where's debuff remover anyways? Kind of an important item. There it is. Yeah, this is 30%. Which, also, did they nerf that? Interesting. Okay.
Don't get dead.
So I'm losing health right now. Let me actually step out of the bounds of the spawn box. But I get fire rate. Debuff resistance, and then I can turn it off. That's cool. We haven't had a toggle item before. Like, I can just keep pressing those. There's no cooldown, right? Yeah, no cooldown. Whoa. Minus 50% healing reduction, though. And you also get 1.75 meters per second of move speed. Wow. Whew, okay. Cultist Sacrifice. Plus 4 out of combat regen. Weapon damage resistance versus NPCs. Bullet resist versus NPCs. Target an enemy NPC and consume it for 150% bonus souls. And grants a powerful, long-lasting buff. You get 180 second duration. 350 bonus health. 25% fire rate. 15% ability range. However, the cooldown is 260 seconds. So you get 3 minutes of uptime. But you get more than a 4-minute long cooldown. I suppose it's not technically a farming item. Unless, wait. Unless, wait. Does this work on...
Take my boon and be blessed.
It does delete tier 3. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Oh my gosh, there's actually so many new items. We're not even onto the other categories yet. There's another one here. Express Shot. You get bullet velocity, plus 5% fire rate. After not attacking for 4 seconds, your next attack will fire twice in quick succession with increased damage and velocity. This attack consumes extra ammo. Okay, this is very obviously an item for, like, Abrams. Because he has a slow fire rate, but he hits like a truck. So, theoretically, in theory, grab Express Shot, slam, with the bullet thing maxed out, and yeah, double attack like that. Ooh. Oh! Because yeah, you want someone whose bullets hit really hard, so that is very obviously what this item's meant to be for, I think. Okay, anything else new here? Spirit Rend. Oh, I'm kind of covering this one up. Come over here. There we go. Okay, Spirit Rend. Bonus health. Passive. Your bullets apply a debuff that reduces the spirit resist of the target and grants you and your allies' spirit lifesteal against them. Oh, this is like... Oh, this is an upgrade to Spirit Shredder. Or a... Yeah, they also renamed it to Spirit Shredder. Oh. Okay, so this now reduces spirit resist, gives spirit lifesteal, and then this upgrades that, and... Okay, no, this isn't a new item, this is the same item, it's just a drastically different name. I thought it was new. Okay, my bad. My bad. Weighted shots. Weapon damage minus bullet velocity. Plus 16% spirit resist, plus 16% debuff resist. Wait, there's so much debuff resist this update. Minus 10% stamina recovery. Oh, I wonder who this will be good on. Interesting. A peak Abrams item. This is the Abrams update, actually. Now, let me move back over here. We got tier 4 items. Armor-piercing rounds. Plus 30% bullet velocity. Passive. Your bullets have a chance to become unavoidable, piercing through enemies and ignoring their bullet resistance with a 65% proc chance. And this upgrades from high-velocity rounds. Wow. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Wow. Capacitor. Your bullets have a chance to shock your target. The shock will jump to a nearby enemy. Wait, is this Tesla bullets? Oh, this is an upgrade to Tesla bullets. Okay. So we have the Tesla bullets there. Is it better? 20% proc chance. Okay. More max jumps, more jump radius. And then the active. Launch a projectile that deals spirit damage, removes all their non-ultimate buffs, and applies a strong slow that recovers over time. Minus 100% max move speed. Huh? Do we have our first route? Okay, not quite. So is this like a bomb? Okay, now you do have to hit it directly. That is a chunky slow. Yeesh. Wow, that's interesting. That is super interesting. 100%. Yeah, wow. Wow. Okay, crippling headshot, crushing fist, plus 75% heavy melee distance, 25% melee damage, 20% bullet resist, and this should upgrade melee charge, except where's melee charge? Oh, it's covering it up in the shop. Okay, here's melee charge. I was about to say, did they get rid of melee charge? No, they didn't. Okay. Passive. Your melee damage will restore ammo and apply a stacking bullet resist debuff on enemies. Heavy melee applies 2 stacks. If the target reaches max stacks, which is 6, they will be stunned. Ooh. Abrams is eating good this patch. Abrams is eating so good. Punch him. Punch him. Punch him. And he gets stunned. And there's that minus bullet resist as well. Why are they glowing? What is that? I summoned the sun. What? Is that my bullet trail? Okay, interesting. Wow. Alright. Dang, that's a huge item. Okay. Is it just me, or does Frenzy look smaller? Move speed, 10% bullet resist, 10% fire rate. While you're below 50% health, you gain stat bonuses. It doesn't upgrade from anything anymore. This seems weaker. It's 40%, not 50%. Yeah. Huh, they nerfed Frenzy. Is there a thing in the patch notes that has, like, every single item listed? Because up here it just has shop redesign. So let me quickly scroll just to see if I can find a list of items. Oh my gosh, the patch notes are tremendous. This... oh. There's no list. Oh man, wow, this is a big update. This is so big. Oh my god. Alright. Glass Cannon. 80% weapon damage, minus 10% max health. Each hero kill grants permanent fire rates. Up to a max of 8 times death results in the loss of 1 stack. No longer upgrades from slowing bullets either. No bullet slow at all. Lucky Shots. 40% max ammo. Your bullets have a chance to be empowered. 125% bonus weapon damage. Okay, that looks mostly the same. Ricochet looks mostly the same. Shadow Weave. Pretty sure this one's the same, although... am I crazy, or was it 50 spirit power originally? I don't remember. Yeah, it was weapon damage. Glass Cannon was, so they definitely changed that. Silencer. Oh, that pick is grody. Ugh. Ew. Okay. I think the rest of these are normal, except Spellslinger. Wait, that's another new one. 12% cooldown reduction. Whenever you cast an ability or item, gain a stacking buff that improves fire rate and reload speed. Each stack refreshes the duration. 10-second buff duration. 6 max stacks. Okay. So as long as you use your abilities with a reasonable cadence, this will be pretty permanent. So if we grab someone who has pretty good ability uptime, like let's say, yeah, let's do Viscous just because he has Puddle Punch, right?
I can afford new items.
So we grab this and then yeet.
Good.
Oh, that looks different.
I'm subtle.
Did they have the Goofist back? No, they didn't. Huh.
Goo punch.
Well, anyways, new Puddle Punch, but yeah, we're stacking up this buff right now. You can see it on the bottom left going up to 40%, now 50%, now 60%.
This will slow them down.
Uber fast reload speed, uber fast attack speed.
I'm going to punch them.
This item might actually be kind of cracked. Wow, look at that.
Expelling goo.
You can spam items quickly, that's awesome. On Mirage, spam Jin's Mark. Oh, you're absolutely right. Oh, wow. Oh, hey, look, these boxes are different. Anyways. Alright, so that is the gun items. Let's take a look at the support items now, the vitality items. Phew. Phew, there's so much. Okay. Anything new here? Stamina. Healing right. Melee lifesteal. Rebuttal. Oh, they added a parry item! I was just talking about this the other week, how, like, there's no parry items, and it'd be cool if there was one. Minus 2-second parry cooldown, plus 50 bonus health. On a successful parry against an enemy hero, heal yourself for the damage parried, and return that damage to the target, and temporarily gain increased melee damage. For an 800 credit item, that is busted. I'm sorry, what are we doing here? Whew! Hey, Parrybot! You! Come here. Punch me. Whew! And then counter punch for 256. That is so busted. Abrams is no longer eating good this patch, chat. We have discovered here today Abrams is actually losing this patch. Sorry, Abrams. Rest in peace. You are no longer a threat on lane. Melee is going to be so much more high stakes. It really is. I like that, actually. I like that a lot. Okay. Battle Vest. 18% bullet resist, 3 out of combat region. While you're above 65% health, gain weapon damage and bonus fire rate. Wait, they moved that from Fortitude. Oh, interesting. Kind of. Bullet lifesteal, debuff reducer, reduce the duration of all negative effects applied to you 20%. Enchanter's Emblem, 18% spirit resist. While you are above 65% health, gain spirit and cooldown reduction. It's like Combat Barrier and Enchanter's Barrier got reworked into reduction instead of shields. Are they getting rid of shields this update or something? Debuff reducer upgrades into 2 items, Andrew. You missed that? Wait, it does? Oh, it upgrades to Unstoppable. Oh, Unstoppable is now... So you go debuff reducer, debuff remover, Unstoppable. I see, I see. But that means you can't have both debuff remover and Unstoppable at the same time. Interesting. Okay, Enduring Speed, yep. Guardian Ward, 8% ability range. Oh, this is Divine Barrier. Oh, and it's just called Barrier now. It's not a Spirit Barrier, it's not a Combat Barrier, it's just a Barrier. I think they reworked barriers this patch, chat, and I think I probably missed that because I didn't finish reading the patch notes because I wanted to read what the items did. Whoopsie daisy. Healbane, okay, that's pretty much the same. Although, 35% healing reduction, wasn't it 40? Healing Booster increases the effectiveness of your healing by 25%. No longer affects your resistance to anti-heal, though. Healing Nova, heal yourself and nearby allies. And it doesn't scale based on how many allies you hit now. 62-second cooldown. Reactive Barrier gives you a barrier when you're immobilized, and this is 325 just proper barrier, and it scales with Spirit. Wait, does Divine Barrier scale with Spirit? No, it doesn't. Wait, Divine Barrier's over here now. What? Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. But yeah, reactive barrier scales with spirit power. What is the scaling on that? 2.2 per spirit? Wait. You could just keep this around the entire game. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Okay. Restorative locket. I think that's the same. Return fire, automatically return a bullet. Honestly, I don't use this item ever. I don't know if this has changed. Spirit lifesteal, spirit shielding, 2.5 out of combat regen, passive. Gain a barrier whenever you take a significant spirit damage from enemy heroes in a small time frame. 400 barrier, scales the spirit power by 1.2. 150 damage threshold. Oh gosh, so I just play Viscous or Lash and I slam somebody and then they get healed from it? Oh, I'm not sure I like that. I'm not sure I like that. Weapon shielding. Gain a barrier whenever you take significant weapon damage. Okay, this is the same thing. Except it's a 200 damage threshold. But it's otherwise basically the same thing. Okay. Interesting. Tier 3 items. Bullet resistance. 30% bullet resistance. When below 30% health, gain an additional 30% bullet resistance. Ooh, that's crazy. Okay. Counter spell. Your next parry. Ooh, another parry item. Your next parry protects you from the damage and effects of enemy abilities and items. What? On a successful spell parry, gain move speed and spirit power? Okay, hold on. Okay. Viscous. Spawn as bots. Make mimic, I guess. Counter spell, and I take no damage from that. Wait, what? Let me double check.
Body is more capable than I thought.
You can parry spells, ladies and gentlemen. You can parry abilities. Wow, they are really expanding the melee system in this patch, aren't they? That's wild. Let me turn off... Hold on, just one more thing. Let me turn off cooldown. Oh, I missed it. Crap. Okay, let me turn back on cooldown. Okay. Parry that. And then I can immediately parry again, so it doesn't even have a cooldown. It doesn't even have a cooldown. I mean, I guess the Ultra counterspell has a 22-second internal cooldown, but you can parry a melee after that, is what I'm trying to say. That's wacky. Okay, debuff remover, 30% debuff resists. Otherwise, I think it's the same. Fortitude. Yay, my item is still here. Still health regen, still move speed, still weapon damage. Yay! I can still buy Fortitude, although the bonus health has been nerfed a little bit. That's okay, though. As long as I get my passive health regen and my move speed, I'm happy. Fury Trance. 22% bullet lifesteal. This upgrades from bullet lifesteal, by the way. Active. Grants fire rate and bullet resistance, but silences you and disables stamina usage and regeneration?
Who's ready for a 2 a.m. metro ride?
Huh. You gotta be hyper gun focused, I guess. Hyper gun focused if you want to buy this item. Life Strike is pretty much the same, I think. Yeah. Majestic Leap. Launch yourself high into the air to grant yourself a barrier. Is the barrier new? I'm gonna be real, I only ever bought this item for the leap. That might be new. Metal Skin, become immune to bullets. Okay, that's the same. Rescue Beam is the same. Spirit Resilience. 30% Spirit Resist. When below 30% health, gain additional Spirit Resist. Okay, that's just like bullet resistance. Stamina Mastery. +2 stamina from 3 to 5. But that's actually worse, because previously it was +3, now it's only +2. Still get Stamina Recovery. I don't remember if that's worse, too. Does give you air jump, air dash resist, distance still. And it still allows you to have an additional use of air jump and air dash, but -1 stamina on that? Why? Oh, Dennis, wait. No, you can still use it if attacked by... You still can't use it if attacked by an enemy hero. Read the subtext. There's still a 5-second wait. I'm sorry to let you... I'm sorry to inform you of that. Trophy Collector. This upgrades from Sprint Boots. Plus 2 meters per second of sprint speed, plus 2 out of combat regen. Passive, whenever you score an assist or a kill, gain extra health, sprint, ability range, and passive soul generation. Passive soul generation? We have another farming item? This effect stacks and persists through death. You get 25 bonus health, 0.2 meters per second of sprint speed, 1% ability range, 20 souls per minute, 14 max stacks. Is there a duration in this? No? $20 souls per minute, that sucks. But 14 stacks. So we're looking at 280 souls per minute if you max this out. You get 14 assists. 14 permanent stacks? Am I reading that correctly? Veil Walker is down to a tier 3 item. Walking through a cosmic veil grants you stealth, heal, and move speed. 4 meters per second of move speed, 150 heal. You go invisible for 7 seconds. Basically just made it cheaper, that makes sense. Warp Stone is now a vitality item. Teleport straight ahead, granting bullet resist 40%. Okay. Surprised to see that here, I guess. No more barrier Veil Walker? Yeah, I guess they had to nerf it a little bit. There is no barrier here. Okay. And then the tier 4 items. Cheat Death. 200 bonus health, 15% spirit resist. Passive. 114 second cooldown. When you would take lethal damage, instead become temporarily death immune. While death immune, you deal reduced damage, have reduced healing, and move slower. 4 seconds of death immunity. Okay. So if I grab this item, and then I come over here and I just yeet myself into the Guardian, what's that gonna do? Kill me! I can't parry his attack! Dang! I can silence myself. So if I get out of this place in the next 4 seconds, then I just live. Wow. Cheating death just to get rescue beamed away. Oh man, yeah, that's gonna be wild. Can you imagine that on Calico? Like, she already has her ultimate, and then you just cheat death as well. Oh my god. Mirage item. Oh my gosh, you cheat death and then you Mirage ult? Wait, is that a thing? Is that a thing? That's Lash. What am I clicking on right now? Mirage. Okay, cheat death. Actually, I am able to, like... Okay, I am able to ult to people here. Okay. Kill me! Okay. I'm gone. Oh, yeah, that's real. That's real. That's a thing. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Mirage is never gonna die. Oh, no. Okay, what else is there? Colossus. Was this 40% resistances previously? I don't remember. I didn't use this item enough. It's mostly fine, though. Divine Barrier is now a 6k item. This upgrades from Guardian Ward. 15% ability range, by the way. That's insane. Remove all non-stun debuffs from the target, and provide them with a barrier and move speed. Can be self-cast, 600 barrier, 3 meters per second of move speed, 5 second buff duration, 40 meters cast range, 36 second cooldown. So we have a 6k support item where you finally get to cast a sort of debuff remover on your teammate. As long as it's not a stun. You can remove Infernus DOT, Jin's Mark, stuff like that is what this means, I think. So, yeah. Mirage was added after Soul Rebirth was scrapped. Oof. And now he's got it back. Oh. This is such a big patch. Okay, Diviner's Kevlar. 15% ability duration. Upon casting an ultimate ability, gain a barrier and temporary spirit power. 1000 barrier, 25 spirit power. Healing tempo. Oh, this is an upgrade to healing booster. And also, by the way, extra regen upgrades into healing booster. I forgot to mention that. Okay, so 30% healing effectiveness, 10% spirit resist, 6 health regen. Passive. Applying heal to yourself or an ally grants the target bonus fire rate and bonus movement speed. Does not apply on innate regen or innate bullet/spirit lifesteal. So you have to do it from some kind of healing ability, I suppose. Like maybe Healing Nova, for example. 40% fire rate and 1.5 meters per second of move speed for 7 seconds. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. Let me just play support Viscous. Let me heal my Haze, and then let me watch her kill the entire enemy team. Ooh. Oh, McGinnis, you're right. Ooh. Wait, you're so right. Wait, does that affect her turrets, by the way? Okay, healing tempo. Turret. Does it? It doesn't look like it affects her turrets, but maybe it's because the turret hasn't taken damage, so it hasn't been healed. So, hey, Viscous, can you throw a splatter here? Viscous, can you throw a splatter? Okay, there we go. And then... Okay, I don't think it works on that. Heroic Orbit healing. It doesn't work on the turrets, unfortunately, I don't think. Unless I'm utterly stupid, that didn't look like a different fire, right? Anyways. Infuser. Wait a second. Wait a second. That was a purple item. Valve. Alright, so we get 21% inherent spirit lifesteal, which... Why is that, like, upgraded? Does that scale with spirit for some reason? Or is that because of... Oh, that's because of healing tempo. Sell healing tempo, and then the numbers go back down. Okay, I see. So 16% spirit lifesteal, 10% spirit resist, 100 bonus health, active item with a 30-second cooldown, gain 80% spirit lifesteal and 35 spirit power. That is big. 80% spirit lifesteal? Are you kidding me? That's wild. And the spirit power, too. Oh my gosh. That is going to be busted on some characters. The burst healing, whew. And it's a 6-second duration, by the way. 6-second window to get all that. Inhibitor. Your bullets reduce the target's outgoing damage and applies healing reduction. 35% damage penalty, 30% healing reduction. That's new. Okay. Juggernaut. 50% slow resist, 2 meters per second of move speed, 25% melee resist, 8 health regen. Passive. Enemies that shoot you have their fire rate slowed. Oh, you get penalized for shooting someone. That is a crazy Abrams item. Oh no, I've been shot. Anyways, your gun's jammed for the next 4 seconds. Congratulations. No internal cooldown either, by the way. That's disgusting. Leech. 30% Spirit Lifesteal, 30% Bolt Lifesteal, upgrades from Bolt Lifesteal and Spirit Lifesteal. 120 bonus health, 12% weapon damage, 12 Spirit Power, but no anti-healing, because the anti-healing has moved to Inhibitor, I suppose. Interesting. Phantom Strike. Teleport to an enemy target and pull them to the ground, dealing damage, move speed reduction, and disarm. Alright. That, I think, is the same. Plated Armor. 100 bonus health. Passive. Gain a chance to either deflect incoming bullets, preventing all weapon damage, or prevent all on-hit effects from bullets. So you have a 30% deflection percent, meaning you'll still take 2/3 or more of the bullet damage. Most of the time, if someone just keeps shooting you. 60% on-hit prevention percent. So the debuffs that they apply, like toxic bullets. Or Infernus! Oh no, Infernus! Oh no, Why does it not evolve from Return Fire? Yeah, I don't know. That seems like the natural progression. Does this actually prevent, like... Alright, I need a new Infernus. Clear follow. Alright, Infernus. Hey, you, buddy. Come here. Make Mimic. Yeah, there are some instances there where he's shooting me and he's not building up his fire damage. Look closely on the left. I'm going to fire the bullets one by one. Didn't get it. Got it? Didn't get it. Got it? Didn't get it. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. Did that just miss? Okay, didn't get it. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. Oh! Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Infernus. You poor soul, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve this. Oh. They love RNG, yeah. Ooh. Ugh. Siphon bullets. Your bullets temporarily steal max HP, 65 health per bullet. I think that's the same. Spellbreaker. Ooh, this is new. 25% spirit resist, 25% debuff resist. The next instance of high spirit damage you take is significantly reduced. 75% spirit damage reduction for the next instance that does 150 or more. Wow. Another anti-lash item, yeah. Uh-oh. Unstoppable, still the same, I think. 5-second duration instead of 6, though. And it also evolves from debuff remover now. Vampiric Burst. Looks the same to me, I'm pretty sure. Witch Mail. 20% spirit resist, 10 spirit power. Passive, with a 1-second cooldown. Taking heavy hits of spirit damage from an enemy reduces a random ability cooldown. 3 seconds of cooldown reduction per hit. A random cooldown? Oh yeah, you're right, Vampiric Burst was a yellow. That totally went over my head, I forgot. I guess it kind of makes sense as a green, though. And also remember, there are no item categories anymore when it comes to the actual item slots that you have, so that distinction doesn't necessarily actually mean much. I'm not sure I like the RNG nature of some of these. It takes some of the skill out of the game, in my opinion, because if you get a random ability cooldown, sometimes you'll just win, other times you'll get, like, the wrong ability cooldown reduced, and you'll just cry. Yeah, I really don't like that. Alright, let's move on to the spirit items. Now, holy crap, this is taking forever. Extra charge, bonus ability charge. Okay, extra spirit, 10 spirit power. Doesn't do anything else, though. Seems like they took away some of the passive things of these things. Mystic Burst. Passive. Charges up over time with bonus spirit damage, causing abilities dealing more than 80 damage to deal additional spirit damage. What is the charge up over time thing? Okay, if I play Viscous here... 90 damage, okay. And then grab Mystic Burst. Okay, I'm not sure what the charge up mechanic implies. That's... I don't know what's up with that. Am I doing like a variable amounts of spirit damage? Is that what it is? Oh! Oh, wait. Look down here at the item cooldown. So if I do that at about half, there's 123 damage to that Infernus, as opposed to the 140 that it was supposed to do with max level thing. So if I wait for this to come fully back, then it will do enough damage to murder that Infernus. Why do the souls look like that?
So exciting.
Okay. That's what that means. Okay, interesting. Mystic Expansion. Imbue an ability to increase its range and effect radius. So this is just... one ability gets extra range now. 20% though, which is higher than it was before. Okay. Mystic Regeneration passive. Dealing spirit damage to enemy heroes grants you bonus health regen. Stacks when dealing damage to different heroes. 4 HP per second of regeneration. 6-second regeneration duration. Okay, and if I do damage to both of these guys... which I can't do because I don't have Mystic Expansion on my splatter. Okay, I get 2 stacks of it for a total of... where's my health regen? I'm getting 113 per second. It goes down to 104. Okay. The 104 is because I'm in the spawn region, by the way. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I like that. Rusted Barrel. Active item. Target an enemy to reduce their fire rate by 30%. And 50 bonus health as well. Spirit Strike... okay, yeah, that is mostly the same. Ooh. Why do those items have no stats? They're not even stat sticks anymore. Yeah, we're gonna have to rework all of our builds, man. Holy crap. I'm gonna have to rethink everything about how I do my viscous. Oh, God. Arcane Surge is now an ability in the Spirit category. When you dash jump, the next ability you use will have bonus range, duration, and spirit power. Lasts up to 7 seconds. Gives you +1 stamina. It upgrades from extra stamina, by the way. That's interesting. Bullet Resist Shredder. Okay, that one's the same. Cold Front. 10% spirit resist. Still does the Icy Blast. Did they rework the visual effects on this? They've done a lot of VFX reworks. I think they might have, actually. I don't know. Okay. Compressed cooldown. Imbue an ability to reduce its cooldown. It feels like they've taken these, like, cooldown... Yeah, they've taken the cooldown duration and range items and made them all imbued on one specific thing, but made that specific thing more powerful. Because I know this didn't give 18% cooldown reduction and 20% ability duration previously. So you can... Oh, wait, Cube Viscous is going to be crazy now, because now this is stronger, so you get more cubes. Ooh, that's going to be funny. Wow, okay. And yeah, duration extender, same thing. You imbue an ability to increase its duration.
I have you.
So now I have low cooldown cube. Yeah, 17-second cooldown on that, I guess. Interesting. Okay, let's take a look at the rest of the stuff here. Improved Spirit, 18 Spirit Power, 1.5 out of combat regen. This is a Tier 2 item now, by the way, instead of a Tier 3 item. And it does less Spirit Power than the Tier 3 did. And it upgrades to Boundless Spirit as the Tier 4 still. Mystic Slow, when the target takes spirit damage, they have move speed reduced, and this is a Tier 2 item now. Previously, this would upgrade into Mystic Slow, which was a Tier 3 item, and the earlier version would reduce their fire rate when they take spirit damage. Interesting. Mystic Vulnerability, yeah, pretty much the same as Bullet Resist Shredder. Quicksilver Reload, your imbued ability charges up over time with bonus spirit damage, bonus fire rate, and bonus bullets on use. Oh wow, wait. This is another charge thing like Mystic Burst. So if I shoot a bunch of bullets, and then fire that out, and then shoot a bunch of bullets, get my no cooldown back, and then fire this out, I get part of my clip back. And then I get part of my clip back. But if I let it charge a little bit more, I get more of my clip back. Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting way to go about doing these things. Okay. Slowing Hex. Slows movement of enemy target, silences their movement-based items and abilities. Yeah, that's pretty much the same. Spirit Sap. Target an enemy to reduce their spirit resist and spirit power. Minus 12 spirit power. Oof! Ouch! Okay. 12-second duration on that, too. Yikes. 30-second cooldown. And then Suppressor. When you deal spirit damage to enemies, you also reduce their fire rate. This is what I was talking about, that it upgraded into Mystic Slow, but now Mystic Slow is in the same category as this. So I guess you have to either choose now whether you want fire rate or slow. Which, honestly, for me, is honestly a buff, because I usually want the slow anyways. So, okay. Interesting. Tier 3 items. Decay is now a Tier 3 item. And it applies a mere 35% healing reduction now. But it does still have that bleed, which scales the spirit power based on a proportion of their HP. 10-second duration. Okay. Interesting. Disarming Hex. Disarms an enemy target and reduces their bullet resist. 30-second cooldown, 4-second duration on the disarm. Ouch. Greater Expansion. Provides 8% spirit resist and increases the range and effect radius of your abilities and items. Wait, is this all abilities and items? Wait, no way, right? There's no way. There's no way it's all of them, right? Wait, okay, so if I get superior cooldown, reduces the cooldown of your abilities and items. So there's no way, right?
Good luck completing the ritual.
These got buffed. Oh, these got buffed tremendously. Whoa. It's on everything now, and these are the same numbers, I'm pretty sure, right? Mostly the same numbers. I think the range number is the same, at the very least. And duration is the same way too. Oh, that's kind of broken. Whoa. Okay, knockdown. Apply a stun after 2 seconds. Stun duration is increased against airborne targets. Does that have a new visual effect? Nope. Okay. Rapid recharge. 2 bonus ability charges, 50% faster time between charges. Doesn't give cooldown reduction for charges now, but I suppose that's why you buy superior cooldown. Okay. Silence wave. This is new. Launch an expanding projectile which silences enemies for a short duration. Affected enemies also have their spirit resist and spirit power reduced for a longer duration. This upgrades from spirit sap. 5.12 seconds of silence duration if you buy the duration item. Let me go ahead and sell that. 4 second silence duration by default. Okay, so how does this work? Oh. Interesting. That's a little spooky. This also, if I had to guess, replaces the silence glyph with a silence wave. Wow. Spirit Snatch. Looks pretty much the same, if not slightly stronger, actually. Superior cooldown, spirit duration. Okay, Surge of Power. Imbue an ability with permanent spirit power. Looks like the spirit power has gone down slightly. When that ability is used, gain bonus move speed and maintain full speed while attacking. But notice the cooldown. Hold on, let me sell superior cooldown. 7.88 second cooldown. Has that been buffed? I think it might have. Surge of Power. Whoa. Tank Buster. This upgrades from Mystic Burst. Charges up with bonus spirit damage, causing abilities dealing more than 165 damage to deal additional damage. Max health bonus damage. So yeah, it's just the same thing as Improves Burst, basically. Except with that new charging mechanic. And then Torment Pulse. It's behind me! But it's the same. It's just the same. Alright, let's finally get to the tier 4, and then we'll finally be done with the entire item store. Oh my god. Okay, Arctic Blast. Does this upgrade from... Oh, this upgrades from Cold Front. Wait, we got a Cold Front upgrade in here. Release an expanding ice blast that deals spirit damage, freezing, and then slowing targets it hits. Targets take increased damage while frozen. You can freeze somebody with that. Whoa. And 209 damage with the spirit scaling that I've got here. So if I just pop this... Okay, that didn't really look like he was frozen. Let me come over to the walking guy over here and just see... Okay, there it froze him, and then he slowed after. And he should take more damage during that time. That's neat. Kelvin double ice beam, he beams you and then freezes you. Ooh! Max duration on the freeze. Oh yeah, I guess you can get that. Get duration on that. Now it's a 1 second freeze duration as opposed to a 3/4 second duration. I don't think duration maxing on that is super helpful. Maybe I'll be wrong, though. Boundless Spirit. Okay, you get 40 spirit power. That's drastically lower than before. 100 bonus health, 4 out of combat region. And then passively, you heal and gain bonus move speed for a short duration every time you cast an ability. So 3 second duration, you get 100 healing when you use that ability, 2 meters per second of move speed. Interesting. Yeah, they toned down the passive buffs you get from items, by the way, a lot. Yeah, I've seen that. Like, they just got rid of them on some items completely. Curse! Still busted. Okay, good to know. Echo Shard. Still does what it used to. Cooldown reduction, fire rate, spirit resist, bullet resist. Kitchen sink, but really the main thing is you reset the cooldown of the imbued non-ultimate ability. And... yeah, let me make sure... Okay, I don't have any cooldown things. So yeah, that is a 33 second cooldown. Or actually, it's 35 second. I'm getting cooldown reduction from something. I don't know what exactly. I think the cooldown on that has been nerfed. But otherwise, Echo Shard's still funny. Escalating exposure. Looks to be the same. Still upgrading from Mystic Vulnerability. Ethereal Shift. 24 second cooldown. Looks also the same, I think, if I'm reading this correctly. Echo Shard is an imbue. Oh, I totally forgot to mention that. Yeah, wait. Imbue non-ultimate ability, so you can only do it on one now. So what happens if I imbue that on Cube? Okay, so I Cube, then throw that out, then Echo Shard. Oh, and it does allow me to do... Wait, that's actually so convenient. I suppose, okay, if you're the type of person who wants to Echo Shard multiple of your abilities, then this hurts. But if you're someone like me who wants to, like, Echo Shard one specific ability, like my cube, and then I accidentally Echo Shard the wrong thing, it feels awful. I was actually just doing that in the Lady Geist video, where I wanted to Echo Shard my bomb, but I accidentally Echo Sharded Malice. This prevents that. Wait, that's actually kind of nice. I like that. Okay. Yeah, less flexible, but more consistent. Okay. Focus Lens, 16% fire rate. 25-second cooldown. Target an enemy to silence them. A portion of all damage dealt during the silence gets applied to the target when the silence wears off. 30% damage on expire. Ooh. Ugh. This is like Curse, but less powerful crowd control, but more damage. That's interesting. So you have two options depending on what you want. Oh, there's gonna be so many silences this update. Lightning Scroll upgrades Mystic Slow. So you get minus 30% move speed on spirit damage, 75 bonus health, 1 meter per second of sprint speed. Passive. Dealing damage from your ultimate applies a stun and deals bonus spirit damage after a short delay. So 3 seconds before effect. Okay, so let me switch to someone whose ultimate doesn't stun. How about... Here, let's do this on Shiv, because he has such a fantastic ultimate that you want to use on full health targets, you know? Okay, so if I do this... then do that. He doesn't get stunned right away. He gets stunned now. Alright. And this has no internal cooldown, because it's obviously on your ultimate. But that does mean that you can apply it to multiple people, I assume. So, like, if we do... like a Dynamo ult with his fancy new model, right? Lightning Scroll... Oh! And then the ult ends, but then they get stunned again as soon as they leave the ultimate. Or, oh. Hey, Jacob Lash. There we go. And then slam, and then they try and get away. Oh no, guess what? They've been stunned! Oh no! Oh, that's mean. 7 item! Wait. Wait, you might be onto something. Wait, because this repeat applies it. Okay. Let me max it out. Let me get superior duration. Okay. So there's the first stun. Does it get reapplied? I don't think it gets reapplied. Also, what is happening to Viscous down there? What is happening to Viscous? Oh, he has the cheat death item for some reason. Weird. Okay, it doesn't. Small fonts? Oh, can only trigger once per target per ultimate. Oh, I didn't read that. Oh man, that would have been so cool though. Also so busted, okay. Magic Carpet. Ooh, kinda got nerfed. Doesn't give you a barrier. Doesn't give you range. Still gives you ability, duration, spirit, power, bonus, health, but no range on that anymore. Oh man, my range maxing. He copied your item buys. Yeah, I guess he did. That's interesting. Except when I switched character, he still kept the items. While flying, you're immune to slows and doing anything. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Magic Carpet nerf. That sucks. Mercurial Magnum. 20% max ammo, 7 spirit power. Your imbued ability charges up over time with bonus spirit damage, bonus fire rate, and bonus bullets on use. And this is an upgrade to Quicksilver Reload, by the way. Until your next reload, your bullets deal bonus spirit damage based on your spirit power. Huh. Okay. So... alright, so we grab this, put it on Lightning Ball, just so we don't have any spirit damage on my thing. So I throw that out. Mercurial Magnum. I'm not using Power Surge, by the way. Until my next reload, and then after I reload, the spirit damage goes away. But then I throw this out again. Ooh. That's fun. Let me switch hero just to make it, like, extra clear what's happening here. We'll go back to McGinnis. Mercurial Magnum on the turret. Actually, no, not on the turret. Mercurial Magnum on the Medicinal Spectre. Throw that down. Yeah! That's pretty cool. Still a team-wide stun. It is still a team-wide stun on 7-ult. Kinda crazy. Mystic Reverb. No longer provides that extra range either. They got rid of that. Only provides 15% spirit lifesteal now. Passive with a 6-second internal cooldown. Imbue an ability to apply slow on a hit target and deal an additional percentage of the damage dealt to enemies around the target after a short delay. 50% damage, 40% move slow. So pretty much the same. Refresher. Provides no benefits other than resetting the cooldown of all your abilities and all your charges with a 300-second cooldown. Alright. Scourge. This is a new item. 125 bonus health, 6% cooldown reduction, active ability with a 36-second cooldown. Apply spirit resistance and an aura on a friendly target that deals damage to enemies proportional to their max health. Can be self-cast. 40% spirit resist, 3.5% max health per second, 10-second duration, 10-meter radius, 35-meter cast range. Put that on myself, and then I get next to them, and it's a DOT range. So put that on someone who's about to go in, like a Lash Ult, or Abrams Charge, or Yamato, and they do additional spirit damage and they stay alive. That's a support item right there, I guess. Stink Aura, take a shower. Yeah, that looks disgusting. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I'm sweating too much working on those machines. You need help. Yeah, you can see the difference in percent health over here. This guy took 1,000 damage, this guy took 200 damage. Alright. Spirit Burn. 10% ability range, passive with an 18-second cooldown. Dealing significant spirit damage to an enemy within 5 seconds causes an explosion, dealing damage and a burn to nearby enemies. While burning, enemies take damage over time and receive reduced healing. Does half damage to non-heroes and does not expend its cooldown unless a hero is hit. Okay. So we need a 400 damage threshold. The explosion does 120 damage with 24 damage per second. 13-meter explosion radius. I do have improved reach, though. Or range from something. Actually, I don't have improved reach. What am I getting range from? Ah! It looks like the range is being affected, but it's not. I don't know what's happening. 8 seconds debuff duration, though, so that is quite a long debuff. So I guess we can grab this, and then it needs to be 400 damage within 5 seconds. So let's make sure we pop our Quicksilver Reload, pop this out. Okay, focus and furnace. Okay, that didn't work. Focus the, focus this guy. There we go, already exploded. And now there's DOT on everybody. Alright. Okay, cool. And Vortex Web. 10% ability range. Throw a vacuum grenade, pulling all enemies into a small area and applying slowing hex. 13-meter capture radius. 35% movement speed. Minus 40% dash distance, 4-second duration. Oh god, they added Zarya ult as an active ability. Oh! I'm going in! Oh, Vortex Silence. Oh god. Alright, Lightning Scroll. Silence Wave. Okay. Group them up. Silence Wave. Dynamo ult. And as soon as the ultimate is over, the stun from Lightning Scroll hits them. Oh. That's terrifying. Oh man, these new items are going to break the game. This is such a big update already. Let's take a look at the build, by the way. My Dynamo the Impregnator build. Some of the items have been removed, but I guess the build is mostly fine. Press the edit button. This is how editing looks now. And ooh, did they finally fix the word wrap? Word wrap. No, they didn't fix the word wrap on the stupid description. What the heck, guys? Okay, we can assign tags. So we have standard tags for stuff like Spirit, for new players, for intermediate players, for advanced players, damage, utility, healing, crowd control, mobility. Then we can mark an ability. I'm going to mark Kinetic Pulse on this, I guess, because it's Impregnator. And then we can mark like a specific item that makes it powerful. So like if this were an Echo Shard build, we can mark Echo Shard. I guess... Mystic Reverb. Sure, there we go. And we can edit category, name, build core. What is this? I'm not really sure what this part is for. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, this is just... Oh, okay. This is an easier way to edit the, like, description and name of the categories. And there's the ability point order. This part looks really clean, I gotta say. Okay, now where do I find the, Okay, here's the search items. Where do I find the build browser? Okay, here it is, up there. New full screen menu. So I've got my builds here. I don't know why Line Pro is saved. Get that out of here. That freaking sucks. Yeah, we got my builds here, and then we go to public tab. Oh gosh, I think the trending and popular status got taken away from all of these because all the builds are different anyways, so why even have the tags anymore? But yeah, theoretically you'd be able to find builds with tags marking what they're for, and yeah, you can search by tag, search text. That's pretty cool. Oh, someone literally just updated their build. Default Dynamo build. Oh wait, no, that's not someone. That's Valve. Okay, thanks, Valve. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is very, very nice. But now, oh my gosh, finally, I think it's time to talk about the rest of the patch. So, let's scroll down. Let's take a look at the base and map updates. So we probably need to open a new map. You know what? I'm not even going to read that first. Oh, I have a game update. Okay, I guess I will read it a little bit while we download the hotfix. But, I just want to see the map for myself. I want to go in, just completely raw, see what they've done to this thing. Oh, they updated the picture. How cool. Yay. They got Sarah's ult as an item, so I can see why. Yeah, they got Sarah's ult, aka Zarya ult, as an item in Deadlock now that you can buy on any character. Whoa. Whoa. No wonder there are fewer item slots now. Yeah, oh my gosh. And there's still 4 flex slots, so at the start of the game you only have 8 slots as opposed to 12. The game is completely different. Okay, let's go to the Explore map. I said let's go to the Explore map. Okay, there we go, took a second. So they said the base looks different. Yes, it does. Hello. Let me also change Hero back to McGinnis because she got reworked and I think she looks amazing. Hello. Holy crap. Okay, so the shrines are tucked away now. You got a door here. Patron up in the middle. Does he move around now? Don't know. We got a little pit down here. We got base bosses here. This looks sick. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we can still parkour up here, just fine. Bridges here, a lot less cover on these bridges. The patron's got like a throne. Can I sit on the patron's throne? Hey buddy, do you mind? Can I take a seat? Am I gonna get zapped? Oh yeah. This is my throne now. What are you gonna do about it, huh? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? I'm gonna barrage your throne. This is the turret's throne now. Oh. Never mind. Where'd the turret go?
Putting down a turret.
I got us covered. Gotta build me some backup.
Okay. The base is also a portal to the back rooms. This throne is haunted. I'm not going to mess with that portal anymore, but oh my gosh. Okay, and the minimap looks different too. So you can see they gave it a color update. The enemy ziplines look much scarier now. Got a new spirit urn icon. Let's actually go exploring. You know what? Okay, I'm sorry, McGinnis. I think I need to pick someone who has more mobility than you. Let's go with a cult classic. Viscous. Okay, so we got the walker here. Actually, could you see that through walls like that before? Or am I tripping? I don't know. I think the layout's going to feel mostly the same, but it looks like we got some lighting changes. We definitely have some aesthetic changes. Yo, that actually looks so sick. Oh my gosh. I'm going to need to take new screenshots of this map for thumbnails. Yeah, they reworked a lot of the models and textures here. Including, I think, the Guardian looks slightly updated. Got a shop here. We got these new crates, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but the crates look different. They're labeled with Fairfax Industries now. I want to see if there are any, like, notable layout changes, but mostly, visually, everything just looks really cool now. I think the layout's the same. Oh, we got this here. Oh, wait, this is actually... Wait. Oh, now I have an easy way to get up here. Oh, Valve answered my prayers. Oh, thank you. Oh. Oh, that's not a sloped surface. Wait, did they... Wait! Valve giveth and they taketh away. I can't do my viscous.
I'll handle this.
Can't do my viscous rollout from up here anymore. Wait, can I do it on this wall?
Surprise!
Oh, I messed it up royally, but I think I can do it from this wall. Oh, yeah, I can do it from this wall. Okay, never mind. Valve maketh slightly more complicated. Whoa, the cathedral looks different. That's a big... Dang, this new map is crazy looking. Whoa, it's so grim in here. Big bell, big bell. Wait, okay, let's see if this game is up to snuff with paladins. On the Paladin Stone Keep map, there were bells. You could shoot them to make them do like a little gong noise. Let's see if Valve has that on this map. Okay, clearly Valve still has some more work to do. It's an early access game though, so we'll let it slide. But I expect by full release to be able to ring this bell by shooting it. Okay? L for the bell. Okay. Yeah, I think the layout's pretty much the same. Let me check the Curiosity Shop, by the way. Oh, to the Spirit Urn. The Spirit Urn has an updated minimap icon. Does it have an updated icon here? Ba-bum-ba. No, same Spirit Jar for the most part. Okay. Man, yeah, this visual update is pretty awesome. Alright, where's Secret Shop? Oh, this bridge is different. Nice. Secret Shop down here. No veil there. How many... Okay, there are still some veils. I think someone in YouTube chat pointed out no more barriers. No more veils? Are there fewer veils? Okay, there's still a veil in there. There is still a veil there. There are some veils. Unplayable. Let's go back to Paladins. Yep, let's pack it up. I'm a Paladins YouTuber again. Okay, the bridge is still here. I want to explore this side of the map just to see what the visuals look like. Also, I gotta check if they put one of those walls over there. Wait, these bridges are different. The viscous tech is theoretically easier from this bridge. Let me see if that works with a dodge roll. Oh crap, I need extra stamina. I don't have my superior stamina online. Okay, so can I dodge roll this? Okay, that part is broken, but can I dodge roll this? Okay, I can dodge roll that, although it's a little clunky. Okay, so wow. I wonder if they anticipated the effect that these different bridges would have on viscous parkour. Truly, the Goo Core will be contemplating this change for days to come. Whoa. Okay, so this side we still got the bridge here. We still got this manor. Definitely has a visual update, though. Got some blue roof tiles. Can I stand on this? No. Okay, game's unplayable. That part's still kind of boring, I guess. Yeah, I think the layout truly is the same, but this visual update is pretty crazy. And the base. Let's just go back to the base for a second. Get another good look at that. Because that is by far the biggest change. Whoa. Oh man, this is big. We got like smokestacks up there too. Then we just come in here and it's a giant rotunda. Look at that. Jeez. Ah! I fell! Oh, I fell again! Ah! Yeah, it's almost like we're in the Pantheon in Rome. Like that little dome up there, big concrete thing with a hole in the center. That is really cool looking. This looks so much more mystic now. The fights in here are gonna be crazy. I can't wait. That is gonna be so fun. This is where they chose the Pope! Oh no! Check the outer lane walkers. Is there something different there? I shall check, and I shall see. Outer lane walker. Hello, buddy. This looks the same to me. We still have the back rooms over here. And I do literally mean back rooms this time. Not the lore. I mean actually rooms in the back. I don't think this is any different. It's smaller? I don't think it's smaller. Doesn't feel any smaller to me. I don't know. Alright, let's actually see what the patch notes have to say now. So, new base design, Amber Side early development pass at industrial exterior. I have no idea what that means.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Yeah, this is kind of going over my head a little bit. But a lot of this is just like huge visual updates, I think. Added patron throne that moves down into the ground to form the final patron area. Oh, wait, I didn't even consider that. Wait, okay. Hold on, let me switch to a crazy gun hero, and let me get some gun items, I guess. Here, Wraith, you're really good at destroying objectives.
I should go shopping.
Let's buy some of those new items, eh? What's even good? I don't know. What's good at destroying objectives? Lucky Shot, Glass Cannon, Burst Fire. Actually, that's not gonna work, because I don't have heroes. Oh, crap. Help me, I don't know what I want. Oh god, this is actually... I'm gonna need to spend so much time working on my builds after this. Okay, I guess we'll do point blank, we'll just get really close to the things.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Tesla bullets! Chat wants me to buy Tesla bullets! Fine, I'll buy Tesla bullets. Blood Tribute with no death? Oh, true, true. I can accelerate that. Where's Blood Tribute? No, really, where is it? Am I blind? Oh, this new item store has taken me a second to actually figure out how to navigate. Okay, there it is. That, turn no death on. Oh, Titanic Magazine is a tier 2 item, by the way. I missed that from earlier. Oh, and Swift Striker doesn't give you a penalty to bullet resist anymore. That's huge. We turn on extra slots, and no death, and no reload, and, Oh, Hollow Point is here now. When you're above 65% health, deal 35% extra weapon damage and gain... Or reduce enemy bullet resist. Okay, I guess I'll buy that. Actually, no I won't, because I'm going to be using Blood Tribute. Never mind. Sharpshooter! I'm gonna be up close. That's a stupid thing to buy. Okay, I guess I'll buy Hunter's Aura. I don't know if that works on the patron, but whatever. And weighted shots. And, Ricochet. And, well, you know what? We can buy Vampiric Burst for the fire rate and the lifesteal, I guess. Sure. Where's Fortitude? Sure. Okay. Let's charge the enemy base! Dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 da. Start killing myself. And then press the button. Oh yeah, max level myself, by the way, to get that bullet online. Woo! Get destroyed. Get destroyed. Alright, Walker, coming through. Coming through. He's got the resistances. Oh, this is actually going to take me a minute. There's no minions on the experimental map either. Or on the exploration map, I mean. Oh, this is going to take an eternity to kill the patron, isn't it? Well, we'll try it out. Alright, coming through. Yo, this entrance is so grand. Kill it! Kill it faster! Okay, the patron does still move around. Good to know. Die! Okay, kill the shrines. Watch as it takes an eternity. Bro's gonna buy a sharpshooter and point blank. My goat is washed. Don't worry, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It's okay. It's okay. My ammo is now a circle. Okay, there we go. And now kill the second shrine, which doesn't have Regivar. Oh, never mind, it does. Okay. Give it a second. This is taking a minute. This is why you make sure to get the minion waves up first, because you don't have minion waves, and it just looks terrible. Alright. Kill Patron now. Oh, thank goodness this doesn't have an aura. And now we finally get to see what happens here with the throne. It descends into the ground. That looked really janky. And now it pops down here. And then we can win the game. Boom. Yo, this is a proper pit to fight in. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, it just clips through the ground. That's a little anticlimactic. I'm sure they're going to fix that before full release. Come on! I want to win the game! I want to beat Deadlock!
The enemy defeated Rex.
I did it! I beat Deadlock. Alright, pack it up, ladies and gentlemen. We're going home. I did it. No more Deadlock. Deadlock has been defeated. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see, what else is there here? Okay, so they added ventilation tunnels, or rather combined them into a single tunnel. Shrines moved back closer to the player spawn and pushed into alcoves. Hallways along the mid lane entrance to the base changed to rooms, blah blah blah. There's a lot of, I guess, technical stuff here, but we really just saw for ourselves what they did to the base. Mid-lane laning area. Lowered buildings on the corners of the area that have access to the mid-boss. Extended the rope from mid-boss to the rooftop of these newly lowered buildings. I think I need to go back into the map real quick. Let's take a look at what they're yammering about here.
Mid-boss has arrived.
Man, this base looks so cool. I do really like this change. That is so sick.
Awesome sauce!
Okay, what buildings are they talking about?
Look at the difference between YouTube and Twitch views. Worried,
I know, right?
worried.
Where's my Twitch audience at? Twitch, we gotta represent out here. We got 163 people right now on YouTube. Like, what the heck? Also, why is my corner boosting not working? Did they remove the ability to wall jump while holding backwards? No, they didn't.
Return is waiting to be claimed.
Okay, I was just doing it poorly. Okay, I don't know. What buildings are they? Oh! Oh, that's what they're referring to. Oh, how did I miss that the first time? Okay, so you can stand on here now, and then the zipline just goes right the way down here to the rejuve room. I actually really like that. I felt like this area was a little bit clunky before, but now it's way easier to just get straight down to the rejuve room, because instead of having to go up and then in, oh, get stuck on the ramp, and then down here, you can just, like, be coming from any which direction, climb on top, and then go down. Okay, wow, I can't believe I missed that. Wow, that's wild. Good change. Very good change. Okay. What else is there, then? Mid-lane walker area. Redesigned the boutique, expanded the rooftop all the way back to the wall. Let me check this out. This is the mid-lane walker, so over here.
Is waiting to be claimed.
Oh! They made this part shorter, didn't they? I don't remember being able to claim on this before. Now you can just go right on over here. You got a bridge. That's pretty cool. Nice little window that you can't see out of. Okay. What else do we got? Continuous interior from jungle area to the walker. Stairs dip down into the building. Which building? There's so many buildings. Where do I go? Is this part different? No? Oh gosh, which building? There's too many buildings. I need Valve to be more specific. Huh. Ooh, zipline up here, nice. I like this. I like making this map just so more open and fluid.
Return is waiting to be claimed.
That's really cool. Outer lane walker area. Remove the sky bridges just below the ziplines from the base side. Remove pedestrian bridge in between walker and the guardian. Let me actually go take a look at those. Let's go, Infernus! Oh, hold on. No cooldown. Let's go, Infernus! Okay, we got this bridge here. What bridge? Am I just stupid, or does this look exactly the same to me? Oh god, these changes are hard to intuit. Bull/bear jungles? What is this terminology here? Oh god, this is all just going over my head. The statues? The statues?
Is waiting to be claimed.
Which statues? Oh, that looks so sick. Wait, that's the museum! It's brought back! Kind of. Bull and bear statues near the spawn, where the camps are? The all caps Dennis is excited. Bear? Maybe? I am the wrong person to be talking about this right now. Where is the... I glued my all caps down. The other side? What other side? What other side? What other side? I need help. I need help. How does he not remember the bull and the bear? I don't. Between green and blue. Okay. We're getting warmer, I guess. Fake Deadlock streamer. This is not what I pay attention to when I play Deadlock. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Minimap shows you which buffs are on the bridge now. Oh, it does. Oh, that's true. Good point. Good eye. Yeah, movement buff up there. Now it changed to gun buff. Oh, that's a huge thing. Okay, I like that. Near spawn, behind, near spawn. Bear! Whoa! I found it. Okay, I found it. I know what you're talking about now. I got it. I got it. Okay. What did they do here again? Added a rope to access the roof from the jungle side. Oh, are they just talking about what they did over here? Yeah, they're just talking about what they did over here. We came all this way. We did all this just to... Oh, just to find out that it was something that I already explored. Okay. Increase the size of doorways of jute closets. Wooden crates replaced. Art pass. Increase size of all doorways entering interior spaces. Added collision to the chimney pipes. Oh, finally. That's nice consistency. Removed the veils below the old power-up bridges. Removed the sign on the top of the theater. Raised interior ceiling of the radio station apartment complex. Removed columns. Added lights. Okay. Whew. That's a lot. This is a lot. This update is so much to handle. Okay. I've got another game update available. Okay, fine. Let me hotfix my game again. And we will, read about the soul orb mechanics. Players gain back ammo when claiming a sorb. Oh, yeah! Something I missed when we were talking about items that I just realized because I read this. Ammo scavenger is gone. So I guess ammo scavenger, at least the ammo part, is base kit. That's just a base mechanic now. I actually quite like that. Especially for characters that need to reload a lot that have low ammo. That's nice. Okay. Improved reliability of soul orb claims when experiencing momentary packet loss or latency. Cool. Reworked visual effects to more clearly communicate when they are claimable or expiring. Reworked client feedback when shooting a soul orb prior to being awarded the souls. Soul orbs no longer automatically claim when colliding with the world. Ooh, okay. Let me launch my game, please. And I guess we can try and see some of these soul orb mechanics in action. Not all of them, but some of them. Come on, Deadlock. Here we go. That is a big improvement, ammo scav base game. I like that. I do really like that. Alright, let's go to the shooting range. Play McGinnis, I guess. Because, I don't know, she looks cool. And... come on over here. Please summon minions for me to shoot Deadlock the game. Okay, we got some minions here. Oh, new outline? Okay, sick. Alright, murder them. Let's get some soul orbs up in here. Yeah, they look different. Okay, now I didn't even claim that one. Interesting. They make a new sound too, and yeah, I do get ammo back for that. Nice little change. I'm sure that's going to feel better when we actually fight real people with that. Let's see what else there is. Game feel and optimization. Improved unit targeting logic. Added a method to smooth player jitter that may result from non-ideal networking conditions. Fixed jittery motion for various in-world UI elements, such as targeting and zip lines. Yeah, there definitely was some of that going on. Improved fairness and hit registration between high and low ping players during ability use and when shooting troopers. That's always good. Fixed rare bug that would cause melee hits to have an incorrect range on the server. Wait. Does this mean they fixed Bluetooth punches? Is that actually what I'm hearing right now? We're gonna have to test so much of this in real matches. I don't think there's really a way I can test this, like, here, in the shooting range. But, theoretically, that means Bluetooth punches are fixed, right? Kind of wish they eased us into this new update. I was not prepared for it. Yeah, I was just planning on doing a bonus stream, and it turns out that now we get a huge update stream. Okay. Fix various scenarios causing network-related jitter when climbing ropes. Fix jitter from mispredictions when ziplining near another player. And also when going around corners on a zipline. Okay, so just lots of fixes. That's great. We've got some movement changes. Oh boy. That's always a little scary, because I'm someone who really likes movement, and I hope that they don't nerf movement, but yeah. Air acceleration has been increased to improve wall jump controls, but only while moving at lower speeds. Alright. Wall jumps are janky, so hopefully this means that certain inconsistencies are fixed. I know, like, this sign was something that made wall jumps feel weird. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm holding S to wall jump against this, and it's not working now. It only, like, works forward now, but it looks like the wall jump does work. So I guess now they're just encouraging you to do the wall jump when you're holding the same direction key as the wall instead of against it like it was earlier in Deadlock. But yeah, we can get up there. Get up there still just fine. I did not mean to press that. What about just like one of these random doors? Seems like that still works. Okay. Interesting. Wall jump launch has been simplified. There is now just one launch direction, but in combination with increased air acceleration, the same variety of moves is still possible. Fixed cases where it was impossible to mantle ledges to the left or right of your wall jump direction just after a wall jump. Fixed and improved control over air dashes just after a wall jump. Wall jump fatigue affects the vertical launch only and recovers at 1.25 seconds instead of 2 seconds. This should encourage long lateral leaps while keeping chimneying in check. Okay, so like bouncing at high speeds between walls should feel better. Oh gosh. Wait, can I like do this from the side? Oh man, wall jumping is gonna feel so weird. I'm gonna have to get used to these new mechanics. But I guess that should feel better. For like parkouring between rooftops at high speeds with like lash or something. Fixed a bug where using melee on the ground triggered wall jump fatigue. Oh, that was a thing? Wall detection for wall jumps now takes into account all walls in a small radius around the player, not just the last wall touched. Changes to wall jump behavior have reduced the effectiveness of corner boosting a bit. No! No! While wall sliding, terminal velocity is in effect for vertical speeds only. At 600 units per second, gravity is cancelled out. Wall sliding? Mantle glide. Holding crouch or crouch toggle while exiting a mantle creates a small speed boost, allowing you to slide out of mantles. How does that work? I assume by mantles they mean this? I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Okay, you gotta get the timing right on that, but... Oh man, I did it once. Come on, let me do it again. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so like you mantle on top of that, and then you press crouch, and it like slides you off of it. Yeah, just like that. That's interesting. Huh.
Wonder what's at the shop.
Okay. Well, a little new tech for you. I'm gonna pop a vein because corner boosting is dead. Well, let's actually put that to the test with some known corner boost spots that I use to get up on top of certain things. So, like, let's see. I have a spot in mind I want to test. Let me come over here, I think is the right place I want to do this at. I think. Yeah, okay, so here's this sign. So I should be able to jump on top of this. And I can still get up here just fine. Okay. That felt normal. That didn't feel like a worse corner boost at all. I did a corner boost earlier in my game that's not possible anymore now because it doesn't send you anywhere. Oh, that sucks. But at least corner boosting off of signs like this feels good. Yeah, we can still get up there just fine. Here's another one I want to test. So we come over here. There should be a sign I can corner boost off of. Yep, this one. Let me turn stamina back on. Fast stamina. Okay. Oh, I messed it up. that still works too. So effectively, these sorts of normal corner boosts are still fine. Ugh! Let me up! No! That one, I think, is a little bit harder to do now. Oh, yeah, that doesn't really work anymore. I don't remember if that worked without stamina before, though, like the improved stamina item. But, yeah, that's, it still feels mostly okay, I would say. Let me up. Thank you. And yeah, like, wall boosting on these, like, windows was really janky before. It looks like that's been fixed. So that is a major consistency improvement. I really do like that. That is especially nice. Try Obama boosting. Try Bush boosting. I don't know what that means. I've never done it before. I'm not the person to test that. Also, by the way, since we do have so many people on the YouTube chat, I just want to remind you, if you're enjoying the update coverage and you want to see more Deadlock content from me, make sure that you subscribe. It's down below. It's free. Helps out a ton. Okay, camera. Fix various fixes for camera positions when characters push the camera into the ceiling in special cases. Vindicta and Abrams ults. Let's see what that feels like. Abrams. Let's just ult into this ceiling right here. See how that feels. It's so janky because you're like sliding on these things up there. What about a more conventional ceiling? How about this ceiling over here? Yeah. It's a camera change. Characters, guardians, walkers, and shrines will fade to a minimum transparency as they get too close to the camera. Soft camera collision. As you move, the camera anticipates walls approaching from behind and to the right of your character, resulting in less sudden jolts, and smooth near/far camera paths when turning in constricted spaces. So navigating around, kind of like backing up into walls, should feel a little better, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't notice much of a difference, but, yeah, these aren't really things that you pay too much attention to, and then when they say they change it, it's hard to really know what the difference is there, but the point is it should feel better. Miscellaneous gameplay. Alright, we got a ton of changes here. Changing the third flex slot, unlock, from killing all walkers to killing 2 walkers. Okay. That's going to make it easier to get the third slot online, by a lot. Changing last flex slot from base guardians and shrine to just base guardians. Oh, you don't need to kill a shrine anymore for that? I'm not actually sure I like that. I like the idea of getting a shrine and then getting the slot. It feels impactful. Feels like a big thing. Players now start with 400 souls. Oh, you just start the game, you get some money to buy your first upgrade? They did also increase the price of the tier 1s, though, by the way, from 500 to 800, so... yeah, I guess it's going to take about the same amount of time to get your first item online. But then subsequent items will take longer, I think. Adjusted the boon reward schedule and added some more levels. You now also gain spirit per boon. Whoa. That's why they nerfed improved spirit, then. You get spirit per boon for every character. Adjusted spirit on various abilities and items to compensate. All hero stats rebalanced alongside the shop rework. Phew. Adjusted objective health values as part of damage value changes in the shop. Shields have been reworked and are now called barriers. There are no longer multiple damage types. They also interact normally with resistances now. Previously, barriers didn't really interact with resistances. I believe the way it worked is if you had, like, bonus resistances, like, let's say you had 45% spirit resist, they wouldn't apply to your spirit shield, but also minus spirit reduction wouldn't apply to your spirit shield. So it was just flat health, period. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked, and now they just interact normally with resistances, so you don't have to remember that niche tech. Hero kill comeback value is reduced by 15%. The losing team now gains up to 25% more souls from troopers, neutrals, vaults, and objectives based on how far behind they are, peaks at 20% max net worth delta. First 3k in net worth difference is ignored. So not only do you have comeback mechanic on the Spirit Urn now, you now have comeback mechanic, period, for souls, just full stop. That's pretty big. For people who are behind, you now have more of a reason to try and catch up. That's pretty cool. Okay. Zipline boost speed reduced from 130 to 80%. I had a feeling that was slower. The cooldown has been increased from 280 to 360 seconds. Zipline now glows in the world when there is a zipline boosted player on it. Zipline walker nodes adjusted. When walker is contested, the last active defending zipline node is now behind the walker instead of right on top of it. Huh. So that means you won't, like, be able to zip on top of the enemies, but also the zipline won't thrust you into the enemies if you don't want to be thrust into the enemies. That's gonna benefit some characters, hurt other characters, I think. Really situational change. Zipline dismount momentum reduced slightly. So zipline's kind of nerfed a little bit. Cooldown speed of zipline boost is worse. Interesting. Trooper bounty split from 160, 35, 25, 2016 to 160, 30, 20, 15, 11, which means you have a less effective economy as a large group. So now you even more want to prioritize either having 1 or 2 people in lane. If you have 3 or more people in lane, your economy is going to be even worse than it was before. Sidewalker's HP relative to Midwalker's HP changed from minus 22% HP to minus 40%. Decreased the height of Walker's stomp ability from 9 to 6 meters. Backdoor protection range check increased by 5 meters for walkers and 10 meters for base objectives. It's much harder to backdoor now. Without getting caught, anyways. Distance to attack walkers increased from 32.5 to 35. Power-ups now spawn at 5 minutes instead of 10 minutes. Oh, whoa, that's huge. Those are the bridge buffs, by the way. Up here. Those ones. That's a big change. That's a really big change. Breakables now spawn at 2 minutes instead of 3 minutes. They still respawn every 3 minutes. Soul breakables, chance increase from 50 to 60, so more souls from your boxes. Golden Statues breakable chance increase from 40 to 50%. That's pretty big. Minimap now shows what type of power-up is spawned. Yeah, we saw that. That's pretty huge. Teleporters now started available at the beginning of the game rather than at 8 minutes. So you can theoretically gank with teleporters, but obviously the teleporter in the middle of this lane over here is still gone. This one right here. Otherwise, that change would just completely break the game, so... Okay, I think that's fair enough. With those teleporters gone, this makes more sense. Walker resistance based on nearby enemies increased from 0 up to 40 to 0, 0. So if you have 2 enemies, you don't get resistances at all. Then 20, 30, 40, and now capping out at 50 if the entire team is there. Bullet and Spirit resist for being near Walker value reduced from 25 to 15, and Bullet and Spirit resistance for being near Walker radius reduced from 35.5 meters down to 32 meters. So the players get less resistances for being near the Walker. The Walker gets less resistances if there are 2 people nearby, but if there are 3 or more, it actually gets more resistances. Interesting. Neutral bounties increased by 6%. That means farming is a little bit more effective. Healing area turrets damage increased by 20%. I believe that's referring to the base. Unless I'm misremembering what healing area turrets mean. I'm pretty sure that's talking about the turrets that'll shoot you if you try and invade the enemy's healing base. Base trooper bounty reduced from 144 to 132. Okay. Slight nerf to troopers. Troopers are still going to be super huge if you're alone on a lane, though. Okay, we got power-up changes as well. Power-up gun, minimum fire rate reduced from 15 to 12%, minimum ammo reduced from 30 to 20%, survival, minimum health reduced from 250 to 200, minimum regen reduced from 0.75 to 0.5, power-up caster, minimum tech power reduced from 20 to 15, minimum cooldown reduction reduced from 15 to 12, power-up movement, sprint reduced from 2 meters to 1.5 meters, power-ups now start scaling up from 5 minutes rather than from 10 minutes. So these nerfs are just because they spawn earlier. Obviously, if you're 5 minutes into a game, you don't need ridiculous buffs. So, I think that's sensible considering the fact that they're doing the ludicrous range of making those spawn 5 minutes in. That's bonkers. That's crazy. It's going to take weeks to figure out a new meta. You're absolutely right. As soon as this stream ends, I'm going to spend like an hour reworking my Viscous builds. Whew. Debuff resistance now stacks diminishingly. Previously it didn't because there were just almost no sources of that in the game. But now we actually saw on a lot of those items there, multiple items in the game that provide debuff resistance. So, yeah, diminishing returns on that makes sense. Increased dash slow cap from 40 to 50%. Upgraded items now share the cooldown of the consumed item, i.e. using healing right before upgrading to healing nova no longer resets the cooldown. Okay. That's a small thing, but it makes sense. Previously, I suppose you could use Healing Right, then get Healing Nova, then immediately use the Healing Nova, and basically get 2 abilities back to back. Now that doesn't exist anymore, but that's totally fair. 1 hour is the time it took you to read everything. Yeah, I get. Okay, might be 2 hours. Don't worry about it. General changes. Updated all the default builds. Net worth display now shows decimals until 10k instead of only 5k. Updated all targeting in-game with new visuals to be consistent for positive targeting AoEs. Alright, that's cool. Troopers are visible through walls during the laning phase, we saw that earlier. Replaces the HUD element showing trooper icon and health. Ally health bars visible through walls in addition to X-ray, that is nice. Nearby creep X-rays also visible through walls. Okay, so I think this is just troopers are visible through walls, period, during the laning phase, and then when the laning phase is over, you'll only see the creeps if they're nearby through walls. I think that's what that change means. Added outlines to Hero Shader. Yeah, I noticed that a little bit earlier. I didn't want to point anything out, but yeah, if we go to, like, someone who didn't get reworked like Lash, he now has an outline. It's very subtle, but it's a brown outline around most of his character here. Just kind of some thematic consistency, I guess, with, like, the art style of the game. Oh my gosh, dude, the lawnmower. You guys can hear that? Yeah, it's so obnoxious. I have no idea who's doing it. I'm sorry it's picking up on the mic. It's annoying me too. Probably more than you. I don't think it's picking up on the mic as loud as it's picking up in my actual ears. These are sound canceling. I can still hear it so loud. Stop it. Okay, what else is there? Minor update to the Getting Started tutorial videos to reflect the 3 lanes and removal of trooper last hits, fair enough. Corrected name of Temple Guardian in the damage report where it was appearing as mid-boss. Added a tooltip to explain the secondary build search language option in settings. Aligned labels of in-world pickup item labels with corresponding modifiers so the HUD text that appears after picking up an item uses consistent terminology. Wow, that's a mouthful, I don't even know what it means. Great. Shrines are now navigation blockers, discouraging troopers from walking through and into them. Yeah, that was a weird thing. Sometimes you would see troopers, just like melee troopers especially, just go inside of the shrine hitbox. That was really weird. So that should be fixed now, that's nice. Majestic Leap, Warpstone, and Phantom Strike can now be properly cast while climbing ropes. That probably means that Warpstone bug that we saw is gone. What else is there? Sinclair's Spectral Assistant Teleport follow-up can now properly be cast while climbing ropes. Bots will now change their mind less frequently when considering retreating due to low health. Bots use ziplines when returning to base to heal. Bots are better at ziplining out of base. You know what? This is good for new players, I guess. Players will no longer be attacked by nearby neutrals when attacking the Sinner's Sacrifice in Sandbox. Improvements to camera change on rope climb ejection. Okay. Some of these are definitely more important than others. I think they front-loaded it with the important stuff. We're getting close to hero balance, I think. Sound, music, and voiceover changes. A lot of this is super technical. I think I'm going to skip this. If you want to read this, you can pause the stream, or pause the video when I port this over to the YouTube video. But yeah, most of this, like, updated weapon initial reflection acoustics model. Like, I don't even know what that is, and I don't care. It just make my game sound better, Valve. Okay, thanks. Alright. User interface. Items now show spirit scaling when Alt is pressed. General visual pass to minimap in concert with map changes to improve its read and usability. We saw a lot of that here. Again, we can take a look at the minimap. We got new icons. Let me actually spawn a Friendly Infernus just to see what his icon looks like. Okay, his icon still looks the same, but my icon, the one that shows where I'm looking, looks drastically different. And yeah, the jungle looks a little bit different. Got a lot of color changes. We got teleporter icons, and like we said earlier, the buff icon now shows what type of buff it is on the bridge up there. Just a nice overall little thing. Also, the patron icon looks more patrony on the minimap, and you can see the shrines properly too, a lot better. It makes more sense, it looks better, so I like that. I really like this new minimap change, it looks really good. Rest in peace, Purple Lane, though, I do still miss that. Objectives, icons, and lanes on minimap have been adjusted for visual and functional clarity. Okay. New lower basement level texture was added to minimap when players traverse into deeper parts of the map. Oh, I actually didn't notice this. Let's go spelunking. Here we go. Into the station. let's take a look at this new minimap. It definitely looks different. You can kind of see the layout of this little hallway here with all, like, caverns and stuff. It's actually a little hard to see the layout because the player icon is so big. I almost wonder if it would be worth it to make the player icon semi-transparent, so it's a bit easier to see what's going on. But, yeah, regardless, that's a new little thing as well, and you get to see all the other underground areas, including the mid-boss. And you can come out here, and boom, it fixes. Okay, cool. Yeah, make it smaller in the caves. Yeah, that would be nice, too. You can make it smaller as well. Okay, all keyboard controller button glyphs have been unified into a common UI element. Keyboard, mouse, and button bind stylings have improved, especially in the case of inline bindings. Is this for, like, the settings? Oh, I think it's just this icon here. Like, with the square around, like, the Alt and the E and stuff like that. Okay. I think a lot of these are also probably going to be super niche. Yeah, a lot of these are pretty niche. Skimming through these just to see if there's anything super big. When stunned or disarmed, the reticle now changes state into play as a duration meter. That's nice, I guess. A lot of this is also super technical, like the audio. I think a lot of what's important with the UI, I think you'll already notice when you play in the game. Like the ultimate icons on the teams bar at the top of the HUD have been updated. Yeah, you can see that too. Instead of a lightning indicator, it's a eye, which is a lot more fitting. And if I use this, the eye closes, and then it'll just start, you know, filling it in. That's pretty fair. I think I want to get to the exciting stuff now. We have hero balance, so let's go into the proper shooting range again, and let's take a look. Oh my god, I gotta update my game again. Oh, I gotta update my game again. Oh, come on, Valve, why are we doing this? Don't worry, it'll give the mowing people outside more time to finish mowing before we talk about the hero changes. Oh my gosh. Alright, come on, Deadlock. Jeez, man. Taking its sweet old time. Cheers, Thigh Sweat. Don't worry about the names of my weird friends, okay? Alright. Let's take a look at the sandbox. We're going to start with Abraham. Also, real quick, one thing I did notice. If my Discord overlay button would go away for 2 whole seconds. Let me switch into game view, by the way, on my stream. Come on. Come on, OBS. There we go. Yeah, so we have the basic thing here. We have the builds tab with this new build UI. And we have the background. But then we have this new tab called stats. So we get to see more stats about the character. I'm surprised there aren't spirit stats, actually, but I guess those aren't really relevant until you start buying items. But yeah, you get to see the bullet damage, bullets per second, this type of thing. I don't think this was here before. Am I tripping? I don't remember if that was here before. Regardless, just, I guess that's the thing. Anyways. Let's test the hero now. So, we have Abrams changes. I'm going to... I think I'm going to move this to the side. Sorry, I'm editing my second monitor so that way I can try and see chat and the changes at the same time. I think I got this looking good now. Okay. So we have a lot of changes for a lot of heroes now that we have to go over. Abrams has Siphon Life change, added new animation logic support for Siphon Life and items. I don't really notice the difference. Anyways, Shoulder Charge. Base duration increased from 1.2 seconds to 1.4 seconds. Now, is this the stun duration? No, it is not. It is the actual duration of the dash. And we have some changes for all 3 of the upgrades. So, Tier 1 is now on Hero Collide. You get 25% extra weapon damage for 8 seconds. That's pretty big. Tier 2 is now minus 12 seconds cooldown. And Tier 3 is now 0.2 seconds of stun duration extra on wall hits and 40% slow for 4 seconds. So the big change here is previously you would get a massive weapon bonus on the Tier 3. That was a flat weapon bonus per pellet, but now this is just 25% weapon damage and it's on the first one. And it's only on Hero Collide, so this weapon damage bonus, you don't need to stun them into the wall for it. You still do more damage. I think I'm doing more damage, right? How long does this last? 8 seconds? Alright, let me just reload my gun real quick. And then double check that I'm doing less damage, although... My brain's itchy. Wait. Oh, I didn't upgrade it first. Wait, I'm an actual moron. Sorry, I'm an nincompoop, chat. Okay, do this. Yeah, now we're doing more damage. Okay, sorry, that was stupid of me. But yeah, if we stun them into a wall, not only does the stun last longer, but when they wake up from it, they're going to be slowed for 40% for 4 seconds, so it'll be easier to keep pace with them, keep them in your ideal melee range. And with all the new melee items this patch, oh my gosh, he's going to be terrifying with that. Shoulder charge, new cycle, and precast goose step.
Out of my way.
What on earth does that mean?
I'm coming for you.
I'm gonna be real, I have no idea what that means. Does anyone in chat have any idea? I don't know. Goose step? Yeah, I see goo, and I think viscous. I'm too goo-brained. Goose step. Whatever. Shoulder charge. Added support for shoulder charging while in the air. Ooh.
Making my move.
Ew, alright. Pretty nice. New sounds added for hitting heroes, troopers, and walls. Okay. What happens if I hit a trooper with this thing? What sound indicator do we get for this? Where are my troopers? There's my troopers.
Go, go, go.
I didn't even hear anything. Okay. Seismic impact. Radius increase from 9 meters to 10.5 meters. So that's pretty big. They did some effect revisions. You can see those here. Boom! New fixed crashdown sound triggering twice. There's a new slam animation. New sounds added for in-air looping sound and descend sound. And, yeah, that's pretty cool. They added a new out-of-combat run and sprint. New crouch animations. New hip-fire animations. Trying to get the out-of-combat run and sprint. I don't notice much of a difference, but that's because I'm not a big Abrams player, so I don't remember too much what the original one looked like. But yeah, new animations just across the board for this guy. Added custom jump catapult animation, an alternate jump animation when using fans and mystic leap, etc. Okay. So if we just use this fan... Yeah, it's like a different type of jump thing. Okay, cool. Little animation there. Refined jump start to be cleaner. Added custom zipline boosted loop.
I should go shopping.
Zipline swinging animation. Whoa. Fixed the regression where Abrams' Siphon Life and Shoulder Charge Ping voiceover were swapped. Removed competing camera modifier on Seismic Impact. Fixed camera position on client's ground target not using previous card doesn't get to be jittery. So most of this isn't balanced, apart from a buff to Seismic Impact radius and also a bunch of changes to Shoulder Charge. But really, Abrams is going to look and sound a lot more different. Got a lot of animation changes for him, which is pretty cool. Oh my gosh, how do I wall jump? Oh man, the wall jumps, they continue to change them in so many drastic ways. Alright. Bebop, a lot fewer notes here. Probably going to get a lot more just, like, technical balance changes here, I think. Actually, no, there are some fixes here. Okay, so they fixed missing uppercut hero impact sound. Okay. Reworked code on the hook to reduce mispredicts. Another change, when Bebop hooks the trooper, only Bebop will hear the hook success sound now. They did that balance change, or that fix in a previous update, and I guess it still wasn't working, so they tried to fix it again. Seems like a little bit of a repeat. Fix the hook sometimes not breaking when the target is stuck. I guess something like this, right? Hook should break. Yep, just like that. Alright, cool. Fix the target sometimes not being positioned in front of Bebop when Bebop are rotated. So if I do this... Yeah, now they go in front of me nice and proper. Cool. And then Hyper Beam. Effects revisions for projections on vertical surfaces. Fix damaging enemies through thin walls. Yeah, okay. Well, I expected a lot more balance here. These are actually just all fixes. Actually, a ton of these are fixes. Calico getting a 1 change. Leaping Slash fixed animation getting stuck when stunned during the ability cast. Sometimes you would get stuck in this, like, laying down sort of floating thing. So that should be fixed. Dynamo, obviously, we've seen the new updated model and animations. He looks crazy. And he does a little twirl when he does his quantum, or his singularity now. Okay. Kinetic Pulse, new Tier 1. The Tier 1 fire rate slow now matches the move slow. Both are 35%. Quantum Entanglement, added small lerp. to VFX for the teleport and smoothed out camera transitions. So just like... It kind of like does like an arc now, where it like goes up and over into the final destination, like that. So definitely a big change to the VFX there. They changed the rejuvenating aura, effect revisions to center focus on head, singularity updated effects revisions. Is there any actual balance? Not really any balance, just a lot more like VFX, real effect revisions, just all kinds of various effect changes. Man, I want balance. I want spicy changes. Let's talk about Great Talon. Okay, we actually have some changes. Base bullet damage, spirit power scaling reduced from 0.09 to 0.07. So, fun fact if you didn't know, Great Talon's bullet damage scales up with spirit power. And yeah, now that is slightly weaker. But remember, all heroes now get spirit power when they are getting their power increases. So Great Talon gets +2 spirit power per power increase. I'm pretty sure my head is covering that up. And I can't see my head either because I have the patch notes covering it up, so I hope you're able to see that. But yeah, so as he levels up, we're going to get more weapon damage.
I should spend what I have.
So yeah, up to 47 now. So yeah, that's a pretty fair change. Spirit Snare added physical elements to the AoE visuals. Ooh, we got like that rope thing there now. Ooh, okay, cool. And the charge shot tier 3 power scaling has been reduced from 1.3 to 1.2, but again, he gets spirit power for every level up, so this is more of a power shift. It sounds like a direct nerf on paper, but with that extra scaling, who knows? That's pretty crazy. Okay, Haze. They did a voiceover remastering pass.
I can afford anything in the store.
Oh, she's so whispery now. I want to, like, ping something.
I see the enemy.
I see the enemy. Play more voice lines.
I see the enemy. I have my orders.
She's so much whisperier now.
Sometimes the simplest tricks are the most effective. Bullets will rain down on them.
We have Haze ASMR. Wow, YouTube chat literally just said the exact same thing. Yeah, Haze ASMR time. And sleep no longer wakes up from damage over time. So by damage over time, I assume they mean stuff like Infernus's burn, poison effects, decay, things like that. So you have to actually properly hit the enemy to wake them up. Small change, but a change that'll make the sleep dagger even more powerful in a sort of subtle way. Alright, Holiday up next. Powder Keg, fix being able to spawn barrels on the other side of thin walls. Yep, okay. Bounce Pad, fixed a bug where bounce pads might force you back to the ground after use. Spirit Lasso, Holiday now plays voiceover when she lands a hit with her lasso as opposed to when she casts her lasso, so she won't say shoot them if she didn't actually grab anyone. Yeah, she doesn't say anything, but then if I hit this dummy, she plays a voiceover sound. So now if you hear her saying, can't hold them for long, or shoot them, or something like that, you know that it means you actually have to shoot the target. Otherwise, yeah, nothing. That's a really good change, actually. No balance changes for Holiday, though, just these sort of fixes. Infernus, Catalyst projectile no longer slides against geometry, and that's it. Okay. Small fix there, I guess. Ivy. Watcher's Covenant. Fixed not replicating healing from bullet lifesteal. It worked with other sources of bullet lifesteal. And the bullet lifesteal they specify is in capital letters, so I assume they mean the proper item specifically wasn't working, but other sources of lifesteal were working, so that was a small bug. Zone Form. Fixed cast sound being delayed and increase its volume.
Story isn't over yet.
Okay. Fix interaction with air vents and small geometry. I wonder what, like... if I do this, and then, like, do that... Okay, cool. Airdrop. Oh, there's a ton of changes here. Balance changes and visual changes. So the visuals have higher contrast. Let me just throw that down. Okay, pretty big. The ally cast range has been increased from 8 meters to 12 meters, so easier to actually hit an ally with that. So I can hit this guy over here from about this distance away. The slow duration has been reduced from 4 to 3 seconds. The radius has been reduced from 14 to 12 meters. The combat barrier has been reduced from 200 to 150, and the spirit power scaling has been reduced from 2.5 to 1.5, although again, remember, you get spirit power inherently for each power upgrade now, so that's why the scaling has been reduced there. And they also changed all 3 of these tiers. So the tier 1 duration has been reduced from 12 to 8 seconds, the minus 20% bullet resist. The tier 2 combat barrier has been reduced from 300 down to 200. Alright. And the tier 3 silence reduction, or the tier 3 silence has been reduced from 4.5 to 3 seconds. So overwhelming nerfs to the airdrop, actually. Tell you what, that's not what I had on my bingo card for this update, but yeah, airdrop is going to be harder to hit, you have less survivability, and you have less duration on the crowd control that you're applying. But you get to pick up allies from farther away, so at least that part of it is a bit easier now. Airdrop going in! Yeah, wow, okay. Airdrop was kind of busted, to be fair. I guess so. I don't know. There were other things that I had far higher on my list of busted things. I'll just put it that way. Alright, Kelvin. Just 2 fixes. They reduced how sticky the ice path is for allies, and they fixed damaging enemies through thin walls. And then Lady Geist, also another small fix. Life Drain. You're now only slowed when Life Drain is damaging a target. That's actually, that's not a fix, that's a buff. So, when you do this, she's slowed. But then if we were to pop behind the wall and interrupt that line of sight, I'm no longer slowed. So I'm only slowed when I'm actually looking at the guy. So that is a very small buff. The smallest possible buff you could ask for. The Lash! Uh-oh. Base Spirit Resist reduced from 15 to 10%. Ground Strike, Spirit Scaling reduced from 0.05 to 0.04. Okay, that makes sense. Ground Strike fixed a bug that caused Ground Strike to push the victim under the world? The Lash removed from the game, it's over. Uh-oh. Wow, I didn't even know he could do that. I've never seen that before, but that's a pretty devastating bug. Flog updated ability icon. Oh yeah, you see it as a different icon now. Death Slam, UI lock-on revisions to simplify readability. Fixed channel effect on Death Slam to not disappear prematurely. New sounds added for lock-on success sounds, in-air looping sound, victim impact sounds, and a miss sound when Lash does not successfully grab anybody or cancels the ability early. Yep, there's that sound, there's that crash, all that looks great, and if we just cast it over here and miss everybody... It actually didn't even play a sound, but I guess maybe our allies would hear that. That lock-on sound is very nice, though, because that makes it much clearer if you actually hit somebody. That is very nice. Alright, let's take a look at McGinnis now. Whoa, there's like a full page of changes here. Alright, McGinnis. What did they do? Did they finally buff McGinnis? First of all, this new model animations, definitely my favorite model update of the update. Update of the update. My favorite new model of the two between McGinnis and Daimo. Let's just put it that way. New animations as well. They have reduced the bullet growth from 0.311 to 0.29. And that's the growth per upgrade, by the way, of your each power spike here. But they have increased the bullet velocity from 590 to 650. She no longer has 15% base bullet resist. They better start coming in with some buffs here, because from what I'm reading so far, it's just a bunch of nerfs. She now has plus 1% spirit resist per boon. Okay, that's pretty huge. Mini turret. Updated DPS tooltip to properly reflect the correct number. Updated ambient, tracer, and muzzle flash effects on the turret. Okay. Mini turrets no longer have a 3-second minimum lifetime. They now spawn with 60% spirit and bullet resist that decays over 6 seconds. Ooh, that is big. Okay, there's the buff. I was waiting for it. There we go. So I guess they're no longer immortal for the first 3 seconds, but 60% spirit and bullet resist is a pretty big deal. I assume, like, spirit and bullet resist Shredder will work on that, though. But theoretically, turret's much tankier for the first 6 seconds, I guess. Maybe. Tier 3 duration reduced from 18 to 14 seconds. Did they really feel like that needed a nerf? Medicinal Spectre affects revisions and improvements. Fixed audio buildup when multiple characters are being healed at once. Medicinal Spectre now provides 15% stamina regen, and that's just inherent, no upgrades required. Tier 3 reduced from 4 to 3.5%, they nerfed the healing of that. Spectral wall, fix missing sound as it travels before deploy. Okay. The last two segments on the left and right side of the wall will now turn towards a nearby wall if there is one. So if I do that... Okay, they're just straight. But if I deploy it like that... That one kind of curves over to that wall, so it's more effective at actually trapping people in. That is devious. That is very devious. Or if I, like, deploy it like that... Yeah, you see those really curve in there. Oh, scary. Duration reduced from 5 seconds to 4.5 seconds. Cooldown increase from 46 to 50 seconds. Tier 2. Cooldown reduction reduced from 22 seconds to 20 seconds. Tier 3 reduced from 1 second stun to 0.75 seconds stun. Oh my god! Okay, so you can box people in with the wall, but then you can, get screwed for the rest of your wall upgrades. Just nerfs to almost every other aspect of the wall. Whoa. That curving is pretty cool, though, I will say. That's pretty nice. I do like that. That's going to make this a terrifying ability. Yeah, look, I just completely trapped this guy in. Makes it much harder to escape, so maybe that'll end up being a net buff. Dang, though, wow, I was not expecting a ton of nerfs in combo with the buff. Alright, Heavy Barrage. Projectile and ambient effects revisions, we saw that. Nice little green targeting indicator now. So, what else have they done? It allows full movement while channeling the ability, which means you're allowed to use your dashes now. Alright, that's nice. Fix the bug where the camera would not zoom out during the ability if user setting was set to quick cast. Okay. Huh. Heavy Barrage now slows your dash usage by 30%. Okay, so you can use them, but they are slower. I had a feeling they were slower. Damage per rocket reduced from 30 to 23. Oh, that's a big damage nerf. Minimum distance increased from 7 meters to 9 meters, so it's harder to actually target someone in front of you. Cooldown increased from 140 to 150 seconds. Dash slow increased from 25 to 35%. Okay. Spirit power scaling reduced from 0.35 to 0.25, but that, again, is because, you know, each of these power increases gives you inherent spirit power. Tier 3 damage per rocket reduced from 30 to 25. Tier 3 now also increases spirit scaling by 0.1. Okay. Dang, it's like they give her something and then they take a bunch away. That's so weird. And they still didn't give her more stamina either. Yeah, wow. I feel like they're so scared of buffing this character. Like, they buff, like, one thing. Okay, here, we buffed the wall, it now curves. But now, okay, you have a lower cooldown, or you have a longer cooldown. You have a shorter stun. You have a shorter duration, so, like, just wombo combo nerf every other aspect of that. Okay, you can dash now during your ult. But screw the damage on your ultimate. The damage is just wholesale worse now. You have a longer minimum range. Your dashes, even though you can use them during your ults, are nerfed. Oh, you want to use your Medicinal Spectre? Okay, that's cool. But and you get stamina recovery in it. But guess what? The max healing is nerfed. Ah. I feel like they could have done with more buffs to her, is all I'm saying. Or at least being not as heavy-handed with the nerfs, because she was, by and large, like a pretty bad character overall. They're combining the power of the TF2 Heavy and NG. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, though. Maybe she'll overall be net stronger this patch. We'll have to see what the McGinnis players do. Also in tandem with the item changes. It's a completely different meta, so we'll see how this all shakes out. Okay, now for more simple characters. Mirage. Tornado has improved camera animations during ability. Alright. Voiceover remastering pass as well as new voiceover content. Animation for holding and throwing items has been added. What's an item we can throw? Alkfire? Sure. Okay, anyways, let's hear some of these voiceover changes. Hello? Isn't he supposed to, like, say something when I upgrade his abilities?
Nashala will take me where I need to go.
Oh, okay, there we go.
This will help sustain me. They won't forget the day they crossed me. Death will find them.
Yeah, he does sound different. Okay, cool. Mo and Krill. Ooh, we got some balance changes here. The heal on Scorn has been reduced from 1.3 to 1.2. Yeah, fair enough. Burrow, tier 2 reduced from 100 damage to 80. Alright, fair enough. Sandblast, projectile no longer slides against geometry. Again, I didn't even know that was a thing. Also, the Sandblast no longer deals damage, so it is just a disarm, no damage attached. Combo, bonus health on kill/assist reduced from 70 to 50. And he got a voiceover remastering pass. Okay. Yeah, nerf Simone Krill, I totally understand that. That was probably on my bingo card that I didn't make, but yeah.
Mo, time to get digging. Everyone has a plan until they're grabbed by a mole man.
This voiceover remastered pass probably sounds the most same to the previous one. Up next, Paradox. The only thing she got was a voiceover remastering pass. She has one of the coolest voices in the game. I'm curious to see what they did to her.
And to think some people waste their time with normal grenades. They'll fight on my terms. Getting them out of position can make the difference.
She sounds less like she's talking from the inside of a tin can. Which, okay.
This should do some work.
Interesting. Alright, let's take a look at Pocket. We got some balance changes here. Base bullet damage increased from 3.9 to 4.1. Ooh, gun pocket meta! Let's go. Affliction. Affliction no longer removed by debuff remover, as this item no longer removes ultimate effects. Woo! Okay, that's a big buff. Let's see how they nerfed it to compensate. Affliction, duration reduced from 18 seconds to 14 seconds, but the DPS has been tripled from 10 to 30. Ooh. Initial damage, which is the initial percent base of the enemy's current health, has been reduced from 18% to 10%. Tier 2 will now increase duration by 4 seconds. Tier 2 healing reduction reduced from 50% to 40%. Tier 3 no longer has percent current HP damage, but the Tier 3 has been increased from 10 DPS to 20 DPS. Tier 3 range has also been increased from 5 meters to 6 meters. So, the initial burst damage of this is way weaker. It lasts for less amount of time, but the actual DOT has been drastically improved, is what it seems like. And then also the fact that it can't be removed by debuff remover is like probably the biggest change for this, because previously all you had to do was buy one simple 3k item, and then Pocket Ult was no longer a threat at all, apart from the initial burst damage. So, that is a huge change for Pocket. I'd say net buff. That's my initial reaction to that. That is huge. And also voice over remastering pass. Let's see. Play some voice lines.
Headed to Broadway. Ready to hide. It'll hurt him, but at least it won't kill him. I can't let them push me around.
It's a little different, but again, pretty similar to what it was previously. Oh, this is a huge nerf to 7. Static charge can no longer be self-cast. Womp womp. That's actually the only change, though. Otherwise, he's still the same. But I guess, for certain Rejuvenator plays, this hurts him a little bit. Yep, no more Rejuve steals. Yep, that's like the big nerf here. And a voiceover remastering pass. Okay.
It's important to let the fear sink in. They will learn to fear me. They won't hide behind the weak. This will break their spirit.
He still sounds super cool, but I feel like it's a bit easier to understand him now.
This will tear through their ranks. They'll know the end is coming. My bullets will seek my enemies.
Man, this character sounds so cool. Anyways, alright, Shiv. We're getting towards the end here. Killing blow threshold reduced from 22% to 20%, and the tier 2 threshold has been reduced from 6% to 5%. So harder to execute enemies now. And another VO remastering pass, as well as updated ping lines.
Headed to Broadway.
Which, I mean, we'll have to see all of the different ping situations. I can't possibly run through them all, but...
I'm gonna watch them bleed. They'll never see me coming.
Yeah, another voiceover remastering that sounds pretty similar. Play more lines, Shiv! Brother!
Into a pincushion.
Okay. Sinclair, Vexing Bolt will now redirect telegraphs correctly on vertical geometry. How does that work? I have no idea. I don't play Sinclair enough to know how this change works. Rabbit Hex fixed a bug where Henry and Savannah wouldn't play voiceover when turning enemies into rabbits.
Just like old times, Savannah.
They still don't play voiceover!
Introducing the spectacular Savannah. Oh, you're gonna look adorable. Magic changes, people.
That's weird, it still seems inconsistent. I don't know what's up with that. Alright, let's take a look at Vindicta. They did a minor rework on the animation set. I wonder if we can notice anything. I don't notice anything. Great. And they fixed Assassinate zoom in sound triggering twice. Okay. Viscous. Oh, Viscous changes! Viscous, the best boy! What do they do? Improved firing effects. Yeah, I noticed that. Fixed the alt-fire weapon thinking it could zoom. It would try if you held right-click and jumped. Okay. Neat. Puddle Punch fixed a bug where Puddle Punch would sometimes not deal damage when the target was very close to a wall. Alright. Goo Ball cooldown increase from 95 to 105 seconds. No! No! How could you nerf my Goo Ball?
Like walking.
Oh. And they fixed it, knocking back heroes with Unstoppable State. I actually didn't know that it was doing that, so... Interesting little change. Man, they nerfed the Goo Ball. Why would you nerf Viscous? He's the best character, perfectly designed. You never need to do balance changes to him ever again. Oh. Alright, well, fair enough. It is a very powerful ability. Viper, Petrifying Bola. Debuff effect revisions to help identify targets better. Oh, he's got like stone at his feet now. Is that new? I think that's new. And adjusted the volume of direct hits and explosion sounds. Fair enough. Sometimes this felt really loud. So, alright. Warden, voiceover remastering pass. Let's check these new voice lines.
Headed to blue. They'll lose their will to fight. Break their weapons. Break their will.
He sounds so hardcore.
I'll lead them from the front. Today I stand before the mighty and make them kneel.
Why is he so serious?
Time for glory.
Time for glory. Okay, Warden. Good for you, buddy. Whoa, you can double cast Last Stand. That's crazy. Kneel, face me and die. Alright. Wraith. Gun fall-off range reduced from 20 meters to 58 meters, down to 18 meters to 52 meters. So, yeah, okay. A little bit less range on this character. Telekinesis revisions to debuff effect.
You're mine.
I'm assuming that's the visual effect? It doesn't say visual or... what? I think it's visual effect. And then another voiceover remastering pass.
I don't need a gun to kill a man. Time to be elusive. If something's stationary, it won't last long. I make my own opportunities.
Yeah, she still sounds pretty similar to normal. And then finally, Yamato just gets a simple voiceover remastering pass.
Your spirit.
Play voice lines! Does she not have voice lines for upgrading? Huh, she doesn't. The more you know. Okay, well, I guess we'll ping stuff.
I see the enemy. Headed to blue.
I really can't tell. Okay. Well, that's all the hero changes. There's another hotfix, bro. I'm having a hotfix my freaking game like every 30 minutes. What is this? Okay. Yeesh. They also have added a ton of sound effects and visual effects for a bunch of different items. So... oh, are we gonna seriously have to go through and look at all these now? Oh, there's so many. And we also have a ton of localization and bug fixes. Not going to read all the localization. You can pause and read this if you want. And bug fixes. A lot of these are pretty small, I think. Like stuff playing when it shouldn't. Is there anything big? I feel like they put the big stuff at the front. It doesn't really... Yeah, a lot of this is small. You can pause and read this if you want. None of this looks super big. Oh, there is one down here, though. Fix various cases where Magic Carpet would get cancelled if an enemy stepped in your debuff, i.e. Viscous Goo, Infernus Flame Dash, Ivy Kudzu. I had a feeling that wasn't intended. I had Magic Carpet get cancelled when an enemy stepped in my Lightning Ball at 7. And I'm assuming this also fixes that. I can test that. Is there a Magic Carpet visual change as well, by the way? If there is, we can be double effective. Oh, no, there isn't. Okay. Well, that's still pretty good, I guess. Viscous Carpet is fixed. Let's go! Yes! I'm gonna test that with 7 just to make sure, because that was a very strange sort of bug. Hero Labs changes? I don't see any. And if there were Hero Labs changes, I wouldn't cover them anyways, because I don't know what the heroes in the Hero Labs even do. So, yeah. Alright. Let's test this Magic Carpet bug fix, then. Because this directly impacts me. Alright, Magic Carpet. Throw it on this. Magic Carpet. Oh, nope. Okay, that still breaks on 7. But, if we change hero to Ivy, I guess? And then by Magic Carpet, because Ivy was directly mentioned. Okay, so you can Magic Carpet Ivy, but you can't Magic Carpet 7. Why? I don't know. But, okay, yeah, that's a thing. Interesting. I guess they still have some edge cases to look at. Alright, let's take a look at all these item visual effects. So, yeah, they added a bunch of sounds and visual effects to different things. So let's just buy a bunch and test it out. Arcane Surge, new sounds added. Alright. Boundless Spirit, new sounds added. Where is that? Here it is. You heal and gain bonus movement speed for a short duration every time you cast an ability. Seems like it doesn't play that frequently. Okay. Crippling Headshot. Effects revision to show when the item procs. That's actually super helpful. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's very clear. I like that. Curse. New sounds added. Alright. Decay. New sounds added. Hard to really notice some of these. Ethereal Shift fixed and not playing the correct cast sound. Guardian Ward, new sounds added. Yeah, this is a new-ish item. Can I sell my items with reset? Guess I can. There we go. Where is that item exactly? Oh yeah, it's a green item. Where did it go? There it is. Huh. Sounds very similar to Divine Barrier, I won't lie. Healing Nova, new sounds added. Yep, that's pretty new. Healing Right, new sounds added. Let me sell my Healing Nova then. And grab that. What do you mean, Valve? It sounds the same. Okay. Improved Burst now uses the charge-up mechanic. Yeah, we saw that earlier. Infuser, new sounds added. Infuser is a 6k item, by the way, in case you missed that earlier. Where did it go? No, really, where did it go? Am I blind? Did they move it again? Am I stupid? Is it a 3k item? Vitality? Wait, did they put it in Vitality? Oh, right, they put it in Vitality. That's so weird. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely different. Kinetic Dash, new sounds added. Oh gosh, where is Kinetic Dash? There it is. Oh, I failed dash jump. I'm an actual moron. Okay. That's pretty nice. Lucky Shot has sounds added. Yeah, there's like a ding every time you get the Lucky Shot. That's pretty nice. Metal skin. Oh gosh. Metal skin, they did an effects revision at the start to make it more apparent. Added metal footstep sweetener sound when metal skin is active.
Shoot me all you want.
Huh. Okay. Mystic reverb new sounds added. Where is it? There it is. Imbue that on Kutsu, I guess. That is very different, yeah. Mystic Burst uses charge-up mechanic. Yeah, we saw that. Phantom Strike. Oh my gosh, they had changed everything. The entire game sounds different now. Phantom Strike. Nice. Quicksilver Reload. Yep, we saw that. Refresher. Nothing to refresh. Oh no.
Need a lift? Abilities are back up.
Alright. Rescue Beam. Yeah, that sounds pretty different. A lot of this stuff sounds like more mystical and magical, which I really like. Restorative Locket. I'm not even going to be able to use it. Actually, wait. Where is my Restorative Locket ability? Am I stupid? Wait, I bought Restorative Shot, not Restorative Locket. Wait, I'm a dummy. Okay, there it is. I need an enemy. Spawn, make Mimic, do that. Alright, cool. Anyways. The new heroes are in the game, but you need to use dev commands? Oh god, there's no heroes too. I'm not going to cover stuff that's you have to get with commands, man. That's way too much. Return fire. Returned bullets factor in attacker movement and cannot be easily avoided by strafing. Alright, that's good. Rusted Barrel. New sounds added. This is kind of like Withering Whip. Yep. Also, by the way, did you notice there? If you buy, like, a new active item,
Check out the store.
like Metal Skin, it indicates the lowest tier item you have now, making it easier to see what you'd want to sell. So, like, if I just go here and buy, like, a bunch of these, and then I try and buy Escalating Resilience, or actually, no, that's a bad one, Hunter's Aura. Yeah, it shows the lowest tier and encourages you to sell those over the other ones. That's a nice little UI thing. Okay. Let me reset real quick. Shadow Weave added effect on activation. Shadow Weave. Ooh. Whoa. And fix the item not granting 20% weapon power. Okay, cool. Slowing Hex, new sounds added. Oh gosh. I'm trying to be diligent and test every single one of these. Alright. Oh, does that have a different, like, activation too? Oh no, it does still fire at the projectile. Okay, I thought maybe it worked differently for a second, but it doesn't. Spiritual Overflow has new sounds. So you gain bonus fire rate and spirit power by charging up when shooting enemy heroes. So I guess as we shoot this guy, we should hear sound effects. Yeah, when it activates, we hear that go. Okay, cool. And Unstoppable has effect revisions for better visibility and separation from other effects. Final one, I promise. Yeah, it's very clear to tell that Unstoppable is affecting Ivy now. Cool. Okay. That is finally all the changes done. Every single one. It took long enough. But yeah, they have done a lot of visual and sound effect changes. The map is very different. Let's go back to the patron again. Just, how is there another update? I literally just updated the game, dude. I'm screaming. Okay, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to the explore map anyways. But yeah, they did a huge update here to the map. The entire item store is completely different. It's going to take us ages to figure out the new meta for this game. This is a monster update. This is a genuinely monstrous update. And yeah, McGinnis looks different too. Hey, that's pretty cool. Very nice. They added a new map in the hotfix. Whoa, they did. Whoa. Oh my gosh, I gotta do the hotfix now. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Jeez.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I was not expecting this today, but this is utterly insane. I'm gonna have to make an update video on this too. Immediately after I end the stream, I should probably get working on that soon. And yeah, we're gonna have a busy Friday stream, because I'm gonna have to do a bunch of build crafting, a bunch of experimentation with all the new items. This is insane. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I think we are going to end off stream right now, though, just because I have to go make the video now. I have to immediately go get that out. Gotta be first to publish it. So, yeah. If you want to stick around for more Deadlock content, make sure you subscribe on the YouTube channel. I see so many new people on the YouTube chat. Love seeing all you guys here, and I would really love it if you would stick around. And, yeah, check out the videos, because we're going to be making so much Deadlock content on this brand new update. I am so excited to do some testing. And, yeah, also make sure you follow on Twitch, although the Twitch chat has honestly shrunk since the update came out, which is so strange. I don't know. I mean, is maybe my view count thingy is broken? No, it's not. Wow, I don't know what's going on with Twitch. But yeah. Also, if you guys want to support me directly and really help keep the content flowing, you can also become a member on YouTube, linked down below, or you can subscribe on Twitch. Both of those are great ways to support me. You get a ton of perks, not just on YouTube and Twitch, but also on Discord as well, which is also linked in the description. If you want to find people to party up with, or just chat with a wonderful community, that is a great place to go as well. And yeah, I guess with all that being said, let's just end off the stream now. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next time. Peace out.